Dis Kersfees.
I step into the day with the dawn ringing in my ears. Oh, well, I tune into my TV show. No better way, I gotta get myself into gear. Let's go. Oh, and I feel good today with my wake up in the morning Expresso. I feel good today. It's my feel good breakfast show.
And we are officially live. Good morning to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. This is Expresso right here on S3. Happy Monday, everyone, and welcome. Looking forward to 3 hours in your wonderful company. Good morning, gents.
Oh, good morning.
Look at us all.
You notice a slight change in our
What's happening around
motif?
us? Yeah.
Is it like 37 or something days left to Christmas? Am I
don't know.
right?
Tis
Now
the
you just
season,
made
I
me
guess.
nervous. It's just the season indeed, man. Well, in case you forgot, yes, Christmas is upon us. The festive season is here, and we are going to dive head first. Wow, hey?
I can't
Well
wait.
done, team.
I can't wait. So does this mean we got to get our Christmas presents sorted and like gifts?
Are you not
they
done yet?
already?
Oh, what, you guys are done?
Done, bro.
Okay, well, listen.
Buddy.
Hopefully the next 3 hours there's something plugged in for me to get ready for Christmas because I'm starting late compared to these gents over here. But never mind Christmas. There's a lot of things to look forward to. Obviously, we had the weekend,
Yeah,
gents.
man.
How was the weekend?
I've got to ask, are you surviving the madness now at this time of the year, man?
I am. I'm doing a great job.
I step into the day with the dawn ringing in my ears. Oh, well, I tune into my TV show. No better way, I gotta get myself into gear. Let's go. Oh, and I feel good today with my wake up in the morning Expresso. I feel good today. It's my feel good breakfast show.
And we're officially live. Good morning to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. This is Expresso right here on S3. 3 hours in your company. We cannot wait. Good morning. Lovely to be with you. Good morning, gents.
Good morning.
Looking dashing.
Boom, what's happening?
Boom,
you
and Merry Christmas. Let's do it.
Can you see what happened overnight? The elves came to visit.
And not so naughty elves. Well done to our team for completely changing the time of the year overnight. It's absolutely beautiful. So hopefully you're feeling the festives, man.
I'm scared. Does this mean that we should have gotten our shopping sorted already?
You're not done.
Is it? Guys,
not done
come
yet.
on.
I'm already on next year's present.
Don't tell me you already
come
got on
on,
top of
dude.
this. Oh, wow. Well, okay. If I'm the only person here, then shame on me. But I'm sure you can feel me, Radam Zanzi. We've got some time ahead of us. Still, we've got like 37 days.
37 or something days.
Yeah,
That's
it's okay. We
ridiculous.
got time. We
You
got
must
time.
panic. It's going to go so quickly, but don't worry. We'll get you lots of great ideas, some inspiration, and yes, the cheer will flow this morning. Before we move on from the weekend, how was the weekend?
Dude,
man?
I had a very, very chilled weekend.
Nice.
Just playing cricket with
sounds
my
great.
boykie out in the streets. My eldest was gaming a little bit. We were just chilling. It was so lekker just to take a breath this weekend. And also I was logging on to Instagram and I saw Ryle hanging on some some pull-up bar looking like a piece of biltong. It's like, I don't know what happened.
Yes.
You don't have a normal back.
That's where you just hang yourself for the weekend. You just
Bro,
go.
I've been wanting this pull-up bar for so long, and I finally found a place in my house where I can have it. So you guys are just going to see pull-up content for the rest of the year. It's just all about I'm bringing sexy back.
But that's
well,
but literally, yeah.
No,
but
but
that's
I'm
the
not-
next level, bro. You know, that's the next rung up. Super Saiyan, bro.
I'm not
Yeah.
kidding when I say this man, when he hangs on a pull-up bar, he looks like a piece of biltong, like he's been dehydrated.
That
Insane.
might be the entire reason. So you
Thank
can go
you, I
check
guess.
out Here's Graham. Yeah, we'll hang him up somewhere in studio. No, actually, we are going to have some aerial acrobatics coming your way this morning.
Yes.
Mind-blowing indeed. But of course, we want to start with a conversation. Oh, there we go.
There's Stella.
There's my inspiration, guys. I told you there was a reason behind it all.
It just looks so effortless.
It's a skill to look so comfortable on a swinging ring like that. Stella, I don't know how you do it, but we can't wait to see what you're going to be bringing for us this morning, that's for sure.
Indeed. Now, something that I know, G-Man, you and I think the rest of you, Mzansi, we can celebrate the weekend because, yes, SA versus England, the game went through and we took it with absolute pride. What an occasion for it. I think that's like 5 in a row now against England, but what an incredible spectacle, man.
Oh, man. Well, they put us through the most as well. I mean, they could have been a bit more dominant. I think I expected something.
There was some stress.
Looking at that, the makeup of the team, how many World Cup winners were there, the kind of history between these two teams, I thought it was, well, kudos to the English, let's say, for coming
they
out and
showed
bringing
up,
the
man.
physicality. Absolutely, man. But how are you feeling about the matches, the pride flowing? Are you still feeling the nerves and the anxiety? Let us know on our social media pages. We'll delve into all of our weekend highlights, sporting-wise, in just a moment. But, of course, a busy weekend globally. Lots to catch up on the sporting and news front. So let's start there.
Thank you so much, gents. Yes, 6 minutes past 6 o'clock on your Monday morning. Let's quickly take a look at your major news stories. Starting off with your national news this morning, the government welcomes S&P Global Ratings' decision to upgrade South Africa's outlook to positive from stable, while affirming its long-term debt ratings. Now, S&P cites increased political stability after the May 2024 elections and reform momentum as a key to boosting private investment and GDP growth. Now, the agency also notes improved debt yields and portfolio inflows under the new government of national unity, easing financing conditions and strengthening the currency. The National Treasury says it remains focused on fiscal sustainability, economic growth, critical social services, and mitigating economic risks. And the National Informal Traders Alliance of South Africa has raised concerns about the 21-day deadline for spaza shop registration following President Cyril Ramaphosa's announcement of measures to address food contamination after recent outbreaks and deaths. Meanwhile, in Kimberley, 9 undocumented foreigners were arrested in raids on spaza shops. Inspections at 33 shops led to the closure of 26 for lacking permits and failing to meet health standards. A large quantity of expired canned foods and rotten vegetables was also seized. Over to your international news stories. Rescue teams in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania have made contact with individuals still trapped a day after a 4-story building collapsed in the Karaiku market area. Supplies of water, glucose and oxygen are being sent through small gaps in the debris. 13 people have died and 84 have been rescued so far. President Samia Suluhu Hassan stated that the Prime Minister will lead a thorough inspection of the buildings in the Karaiku area and added that the police will gather full details from the building's owner. And Australian Defence Minister Richard Marles yesterday announced that Japanese troops will regularly deploy to northern Australia. Around 2,000 US Marines are already stationed in the Darwin, the Northern Territory capital, for 6 months each year. The deployment aims to address growing concerns over China's rising military power in the Indo-Pacific. Japan's Amphibious Rapid Deployment Brigade, an elite marine unit, will train with Australian and US forces. Marles highlighted that the partnership would enhance intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance activities to strengthen security and peace in the Indo-Pacific region. And we'll end up with this story. Yep, summer is here, and with the summer holidays just around the corner, the south coast of KwaZulu-Natal is calling. And at the heart of the buzz is the KwaXolo, where rural tourism is taking center stage. Now, KwaXolo Cave Adventures is the star attraction with its 100,000-year-old Khoisan rock art, thrilling hikes, a suspension bridge, and a stunning waterfall. Now, manager Nkosiyazi Makanya also teased exciting plans for a new restaurant. Now, adding to the draw, 7 blue flag beaches in the area promise pristine waters and plenty of summer fun. And launching at the Kwatolo summer season, MEC Rev Musa Zondi highlighted the area's potential to boost local economies, inviting South Africans to embrace their rich heritage. It definitely seems Kwatolo is a must-visit gem for anyone's holiday adventure bucket list, specifically this season. That's where we leave your news headlines for the 6 o'clock bulletin. We'll have another one for you at 7 right now. Let's dive into those sports.
Well, after the preamble, I guess we have to start there. Let's begin with the Boks, and they maintained their outgoing tour winning record with a 29-20 victory over England at Twickenham on Saturday. Despite heavy pressure and a yellow card, the Boks triumphing thanks to Cheslin Colby's 2 sensational tries and some very resilient defence. England's second half game management falling short terribly, with the Springboks' depth proving decisive. So the Boks conclude their tour against Wales this coming Saturday. Now, a big one in football. England secured a Nations League promotion with a commanding 5-0 victory over Ireland at Wembley yesterday. Anthony Gordon, Conor Gallagher, Jared Bowen, Taylor Harwood-Bellis each netting their first international goals in the process. So a second half surge featuring 3 goals in under 6 minutes marked the end of Lee Carsley's tenure, with Thomas Tuchel set to take over on the 1st of January. Now, a big moment in motorsport as well, as Jorge Martin clinched his first ever MotoGP World Championship in Barcelona yesterday, finishing 3rd in the season finale. So despite Francesco Bagnia's 11th win of the season, Martin's consistent performance throughout the year securing the title, and the Spaniard set to join Aprilia next season, impressed with 32 podium finishes across 40 sprints and Grand Prix events. And now another grand finale as Yannick Sinner captured his first ATP Finals title with a 6-4, 6-4 victory over Taylor Fritz in Turin on Sunday. The 23-year-old Italian capping a stellar season with 8 titles, including some Grand Slam wins at the Australian and US Opens. And Sinner, now world number 1, officially is the first Italian to win the finals, and did so unbeaten, replicating the great Ivan Lendl's 1986 feat as well, just adding some extra luster. But that's where we leave our sport for now. Lorenzo will step in to discuss the rugby so we can unpack all of that drama and nervy moments. But right now, let's see what the weather is serving up at the start of the week.
Thank you so much, G-Man. Yes, if you're wondering whether you're going to have a good day, well, stick around right now. Let's dive into weather. And the South African Weather Service has issued several warnings ahead of extreme weather across the country. Now, starting off with a yellow level 1 warning, which is in place for severe thunderstorms, and that's expected to bring flooding, hail, and strong winds to the eastern parts of the Eastern Cape and Western KwaZulu-Natal. Now, on top of this, disruptions to services and road closures are likely. And additionally, hot and humid weather will cause discomfort in KwaZulu-Natal, while a heat wave is predicted in parts of the Eastern Cape. And this is definitely going to be intensifying the conditions. Well, that's the weather world that we have here right now, but it's time to dive into our sunrise view of the hour. Now, look at this shot from Nancy all the way from Pennington in KZN. And wow, absolutely magnificent shot. The way she's caught the sun rising through the clouds here, and it looks like she's at a tidal pool, just offering some beautiful hues and reflections. I absolutely love this shot. It's dramatic, it's perfect for the occasion, and I think we found ourselves a winner. So, Nancy, you have definitely set the bar this morning, and I urge you, Mzansi, to keep it coming. The number's 063-408-8863. See if you can top a sunrise shot like this. But even if you can't, it doesn't matter. We still want to see it, and we still definitely want to celebrate it. For now, though, it's time to see what temperatures you can expect on your side of town. Thank you once again, Nancy. Beautiful stuff.
so it's uppies and Uppington.
Check
Hey,
this,
come
bro.
on.
Wow, 40.
40 degrees.
40.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
That's the pinnacle. I always say the tip of the spear when it comes to weather. Well, in Uppington, we love you, man. Good morning. Hopefully, you're going to have the most amazing day. Stick around because, yes, we're not done with the days that have just come. And, of course, we've got to revel in a Springbok win, even when it comes as nervy as it did this weekend. Cheslin Colby's the man of the moment. 2 amazing tries in that 29-20 victory.
It was amazing. It gave me World Cup trauma, actually. That
It really
tension.
did, yeah. PTSD, yeah.
So if you are feeling a bit tense, I think, and you want to just kind of get rid of all the rust that you had from the weekend, then Dal Hendricks is in the building.
Brilliant.
And that means that Ewan's getting his vest on, bringing out the guns, and we can't be more excited for it because that means we're going to get a workout on. So you want to join in along, then find a stick, a broomstick, or anything crazy, and you can be a part of this workout. Dale's coming through, and you're going to have a lot of fun. We'll see you after this from Zanzi.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, you beauties. Yes, you're probably still talking about the rugby, so let's just do it. Let's deal with it so we can all move on with our lives and, of course, tackle Wales. But we're not done with England just yet. The Springboks with Cheslin Colby, Andre Pollard looking great, Malcolm Marx on fire, leading the charge. They triumphed over England in a pretty thrilling encounter at Twickenham Stadium over the weekend. I've got to say, the English threw this one away. Despite Marcus Smith playing brilliantly and England's valiant efforts, the Boks securing a hard-fought 29-20 victory.
Absolutely. Now, who other than Lorenzo Darius to come through as our Expresso sports producer to join us to chat about the weekend's glory.
And an English breakfast, where is it?
Hey,
Can I have some, please, though? No, I've had it for the last 2 days, so it's fine. You know, I can have another one. Bring it on.
I did actually have one yesterday. Wow, we talk about Cheslin's
Yes.
ability to find another dimension when it comes to this game. He really is in a class of his own.
Yeah, is he the GOAT? I rate him way better than Antoine Dupont. I put it out there. Come on. I'm done with it.
Statements are made.
This conversation needs to come to an end now that Antoine Dupont is the GOAT of rugby at the moment. Have you seen the sidesteps on that man? Grant Williams could probably sidestep Antoine Dupont the way he did this game.
Speaking of, eh? Yes, sir. How's that step?
I'm like, come on, guys. Like, if you look at the way that team played, like, absolutely amazing.
Beautiful connection with Mani as well,
And
and I'm
again,
glad
yes.
that he had some confidence.
That is
Absolutely,
dirty, just
G-Man. I
looking at
wanted to
it.
mention that Mani's vision when it comes to having that advantage and playing it to our favor. Often we would just go for something basic, but
Yeah.
it gets me so excited seeing this guy on the pitch. I know, yes, we question certain set pieces, but the way he plays and the
No,
way
call
that
it.
tie came together, man,
Yeah.
it just set up a massive foundation for what was to
Yeah,
come.
yeah. Let's call it as it is, though. Eh? It was a bit of a problem with the penalties. You know, there's still people are going to be calling him out for that. One day we're going to see Andre Pollard and Mani Lebok on the field at the
what a
same
team.
time, and then people are going. And then when we lose them, they're going to be, where are they?
Where are these players?
And that's
Yeah.
what I'm worried about when it comes to the South African public, because we are quick to criticize him, but we forget if that man decides to step away, we don't have that attacking power if Sasha is not playing, right? And he brings a different dimension to the game. If you look at that, how he opened those channels.
I think this is 100% about, as they said beforehand, bedding down the depth in that squad.
Yes.
We need players, and this is one of those positions where you've got to have a player ready. You can't just kind of MacGyver a player like we,
No,
we
you
often
can't. You
do in the
can't.
back line. But
Who
this-
else do you bring in?
100%. We need that pivot to be in place.
Cheslin.
Everyone else had their, probably Cheslin, I think.
Yeah, Cheslin could play
I
everywhere.
retract that statement. Great
Yeah,
to
I saw a tweet, and it was an X, and it was the props, and they were like, okay, cool. Who else do we have? Cheslin. We've got the flankers. Who else do we have? Cheslin.
Exactly.
We've got the scrum offs. Who else do we have?
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Cheslin. All
adds up.
In the middle of the scrum. You could probably hook as well. I mean,
Yes. Well, he was in front of the lineup.
Exactly.
There's a thing that for me that really stood out in this game, though, because I was really excited to anticipate this arrival of seeing Ibn Itzebeth and Argeus Snyman
man.
together. And then we also had the likes of, they scored our first try on the double charge down.
Yes, it was
working-
Eben Peter Steph de
Peter
Toy.
Steph de
That's
Toy.
work rate.
Yeah.
That's
so
complete
for me,
work
seeing
rate.
like three absolute giants coming on the field together,
Yes.
I thought we were going to dominate.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to come through and really just walk over them, but it
Yeah.
wasn't that easy in the
No.
start. Guys, I was nervous up until that first half. It felt like the World Cup all
Yes.
over again.
Yeah.
And I couldn't tell who was going to take it. It was really that tight.
Yeah, well, if you look at the match itself, Marcus Smith was absolutely amazing. As much as
Phenomenal.
we are praising Mani Lebok, we need to praise Marcus Smith, and I feel for him. I feel for his back. All right, it's like with Graham carrying Tottenham all the time, with the problems. I'm going to throw the jabs out there. He had to carry that team, and I feel sorry for him in the next few years. But he was absolutely amazing with his vision and playing that match as well. With regards to seeing Eben Etzebeth and Argeus Snyman, come on, we've been calling for this starting lineup, this lock pairing for quite a while. That is a scary starting lock
But
pairing.
it's the ability to offload as well. There's
Yes.
just other little moments and nuances within that.
Yeah.
Can I be a little bit spicy and say, I reckon, I mean, we held on and we showed brilliant resilience,
Yes.
but I kind of think England lost this one.
Yes.
I think they could have taken this. If they had followed on with the momentum that they had in the first half and the way that they were playing, they were great in the scrums.
I'm gonna say no. I'm
Their
gonna say no.
lineouts were good. I don't know,
Yeah.
man.
Valid point.
Yeah.
If you take that card into account, they
Yes.
did not capitalize on that.
No, they didn't. Our defense
They just
was
threw it away,
quite
man.
rock solid at certain points of the match, but I feel that we just had that extra push to get over. We've got more than just a Marcus Smith and a Sam Underhill on the
And a bomb squad, just more than just a bomb
we've got
squad as
more
well,
than
yeah.
just a bomb squad. So I feel that yes, we were nervous about it. I just feel that even with that crowd at Twickenham, they were never going to get past us. We were always going to just be a little bit ahead of them with each and every time. And I just want to also compliment Rassi. Watson, we had like 50 starting players this year.
I know.
50.
We'll talk about depth in squad.
So,
That's
so what
exactly
does
what
that
they
tell
needed
you?
to do, yeah.
There's a plan here, and we still haven't seen I think we haven't seen the plan yet, guys.
It's called
still
another.
haven't seen it.
It's
It's
called
scary.
another World Cup. That's what the plan is, and we are going to do it. Now this team looks amazing.
Yes.
Very quickly, Wales. Are you more nervous? Feeling more excited?
Yeah, if you look at what happened with Australia at the moment, I would want Rassie, because he's announcing the team on Tuesday and not on Thursday or Friday. If we can go full strength, we are going to smash probably a cricket score against them. We're probably looking at
I'll take it.
110 to the likes of 15. Yeah, with the way Wales is going. I think they're 11-0 at the moment.
What did you have for breakfast this
11-0,
morning?
10-0 at the
Yo.
moment. I feel it's gonna be a massacre.
What do they eat in Wales for breakfast? Well, the English breakfast we'll continue to dine on for the next couple of days. Congratulations to the Boks. Sometimes you win pretty, sometimes you've got to show unbelievable heart and resilience and just physical strength. And they did it. Absolutely beautiful. Dying moments of the game. They took us right to the wire, but we love it.
Yeah,
Lorenzo,
definitely.
well done, my
Awesome
friend.
stuff.
Appreciate you, brother.
Cannot wait for this weekend to come, and then the boys can go and relax.
Yeah, we all can, actually.
You guys can relax, but not you at home and not me right now, because this morning we are jumping into a little bit of a stick mobility workout, a routine that uses a lightweight stick such as this one to enhance flexibility and stability, and through controlled movements this morning like lunges, twists and stretches, it really is perfect for improving balance, core strength and joint mobility. Now Dale Hendricks from DDJ Coaching and Personal Training joins us this morning to take us through our paces this morning. So if you have a broomstick close by, grab it right now. Dale, lucky to see you, my friend.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so using a stick this morning, and why are we using a stick exactly, and how is it helping us with mobility?
So we're using the stick, as always, we're trying to make exercise fun, accessible, and yeah, just spice it up a little bit. So today we're using the stick, which is very good for stability, balance, also for form. As well as
I was about to say, I can imagine for posture
Yeah.
as well. All right, well, I'm keen to see what you got for us, my friend. So join in at home, have a little bit of fun with us, and let's get loose this morning.
Cool, so we're gonna do a quick little dynamic stretch with the stick. So we're just gonna grab it, and we're just gonna start twisting, just like that. So it's good, getting the back nice and warm there.
And always when you do this movement as well, always make sure that you contract your abs, right?
Yeah,
make sure
always.
you are tight in your core.
Engage that core all the time and tighten up the arms as well. Cool, and now we're just going to change a little bit. We're going just above the head,
Ooh, very
tapping
nice.
on
Shoulder
the thighs.
mobility.
There we go, shoulders.
That's it. Because it's amazing if you don't do this with your shoulders, they freeze.
Yeah,
You know? That frozen shoulder that we all heard of.
get those arms nice and tight as well. Cool, and now we're just going to go for the toes. Now we're going for the hamstrings. Just the up and down movement,
A little bit of a dynamic stretch.
dynamic, locking those knees. And yeah, we go for about 1 minute on the dynamic, and then we can get started.
Righto.
Okay, so that's a nice warm up. So we're gonna do some toe taps, lift it to the chest and above it, and we come back the same way down. Here we go, exercise number 1.
Nice, full body.
Full body workout, nice for the family as well. Here we go, engage that core.
I mean, this is great to just do in the morning because you get your whole body to stretch and move, not adding a lot of weight at all, which is great.
It's a nice way to activate as well.
Yes.
Cool, let's go for another few more. 3, 2, and 1. So if you want to, you can go for active rest. The next one, we're going for some, toe taps and a knee lift with your arms up.
Right.
Okay? Here we go. Lovely stuff. And we're gonna
Alternate.
try and keep the legs apart, alternating all the time. Here we go. Lovely stuff.
Nice.
Let's go for another 2, 1.
And again, the emphasis
2.
on tightening up that
Another
core.
active rest. Core nice and tight. My favorite one, this one. So we're just using the ends of the stick and just tapping the toes, lifting those knees,
I like that.
and you can start feeling that core, lower core.
Yes. So if you do
Twisting
this
the
for
arms.
time, you set yourself, let's say, a minute for each exercise. I mean, you're really going to feel it.
Yeah, you're gonna feel it. About 2 to 3 rounds,
That's it.
maybe 6 exercises,
I like it.
Let's go for another few. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's change it up to the next one. So now, let's just get a full extension on the arm. We're going for a squat and a knee lift. And we're gonna rotate the legs all the time. There we go. Breathe in, down, exhale, up, mouth.
Nice.
Beautiful. It's a nice partner workout as well.
Yeah, I love it. Doing it with your spouse, loved one, your kids.
Yeah. Let's go for another 1, 2, last one,
Right.
and 3.
Let's do one more exercise there,
Let's do
man.
one more. So we're going for a side squat. We can step it out, or you can just go a little faster if you wish.
Ah, little explosive,
Explosive. Yeah.
dynamic movements.
Keep the arm fully extended. Nice little sit
like
on the
that.
side. Let's go for another 3, 2, and 1.
Nice, dude.
Stuff. So there.
I love that. Just having the stick, I mean, it basically forces you to use the correct form. I know there's a bunch of others that you can do, but you can follow
Yeah.
this man and he can show you the ropes as well. Dale, thank you very much.
Thank you for having
Getting
me.
the blood flowing for us a little bit this morning. There we go. If you have a stick at home, shows you what you can do with it. Very, very easy. Thanks, Dale. Appreciate it.
you.
Right,
Thank you.
lots more to come on your Feel Good Breakfast show. Stick around.
Well, that's exactly what we want you to do. We want you to stick around now, right now, but when you do it, we want you to look like this. Okay, now, if you missed the beginning of the show, there was a mention of biltong hanging somewhere in Ryle's house. Somebody's bought a new pull-up bar. Let's take a little look at Mr. Biltong. There we go.
Bro, I was so excited in this moment. This was like a kid playing in the playground once again. I was so chuffed, bro.
But this is like gymnastics, man. It's not even gym. So what do you call this? Is this the
That was like
calisthenics or
a
what-
muscle-up attempt, and then this is me trying to do like an archer pull-up, going
There's
like
the
side to
biltong. There we
side.
go. The biltong comes out.
It's tough, man. It was rough.
What is the benefit of this kind of piece of equipment? Because when you said I was looking for a place to put it, I didn't realize like it's half the
massive,
house, dude. Could have used your awning.
It's all body weight, so calisthenics is something I want to get into, doing rollovers, muscle-ups, and then maybe doing some CrossFit comps in the future, just for fun though, just for gears.
It's happening. It
That's
was
the goal.
always
That's the
going
goal.
to happen.
But I was inspired, all right? So I knew that there was like an absolute champion coming through this morning, and
Oh,
she
she
goes
is
by the
good.
name of Stella, and she's an
Stella.
aerial art champion, and she's going to be demonstrating something this morning. So I thought, I need to get my body in tip-top shape to meet Stella, and that's why I actually got the pull-up bar, because look at her, just chilling there, hanging around. I had to use all my muscles. She's just chilling. It's
Yeah,
easy.
man. It's all in the core, my friend. It's all in the core. No, she is phenomenally talented, and she's winning the awards to prove it. We'll connect with her and her gorgeous family in just a moment. Find out what it takes to be a champ. Stick around. Hopefully, no vertigo.
You can teach me something, actually.
Drained? Dehydrated? You have lost more than just fluid. Recover faster. Add Rehydrate, SA's #1 oral electrolyte mixture.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Good morning, Mzansi. Yes, welcome back. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show opening up on S3. And let me tell you, so pumped, so excited for this next conversation. We're talking to someone by the name of Stella van Dieren. She's an 8-year-old aerial sports sensation. Now, she also did something incredible. She recently took gold at the World Aerial Art Championships in Athens. Now, this is incredible stuff. Now, all the way from practicing at home to competing on the world stage, Stella's passion shines through every move. And joining her is her coach, Fern Hartley, the founder and owner of Sir Kids. So with that, I think we deserve a big feel-good welcome for Stella! Stella, can I get a big high five as well? You are incredible. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow, so tell me about this thing you're doing called aerial sports, right? Why did you start it in the first place? What got you so excited to get involved in it?
I love climbing on trees and everything I see.
Okay, so I can resonate with that because I used to love climbing and being high up and tall, and it kind of looks like when you're up there, you're like conquering the world, right? So I wanted to ask you about the world champs. How was that experience like? You won a gold medal? What did that feel like?
It was very exciting and it was fun.
Yeah? Was it tough at all, or was it easy for you?
It was easy.
Oh, easy, spoken like a champion, okay. Well, clearly I think it's because you've worked really hard to make it easy, right? Put a lot of practice in?
Yeah.
Yeah, Coach Fern, thank you so much again for the work you're putting into this. Absolute champion, but talk to me about the competition. What really went into getting this gold medal?
I can tell you it was not easy.
Okay.
Maybe she made it look easy.
Okay.
But I think, yeah, the both of us, we put lots of time and effort into it. We both felt a lot of emotions. I think I was more nervous than her going onto stage.
Yeah.
She was la-di-daing, playing around, and I'm like, we're like on stage in 3 minutes, and she's like playing around on this hoop and hammock. So she was not nervous at all. So I was.
You took the nerves on her behalf.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. So we did it together through the pointed toes and the knees, and her getting angry at me for telling me to point her toes, and me getting angry at her for not pointing her toes. So we've been through a lot, and I
Okay.
think the gold medal really, really tops it off.
Stella, I've got to ask you though, for someone that's so young, you're 8 years old, right?
Yes.
How long have you been doing this for?
About a year.
Only a year. Okay, in only a year, you've practiced, you've become a world champion, right? And somehow for me, I think that's incredible because when I go to big competitions, I get so nervous, I get so scared and overwhelmed. Do you ever get those feelings at all?
I get nervous
Okay.
before the competition.
And how do you deal with those nerves? How do you put them aside and then be able to still compete and have fun? Do you have like a method or a system or something that you
I
do?
do hot chocolate breathing,
Ooh, talk to me about that. What does that mean? Can you explain that?
where when you breathe in, then you like sipping the hot chocolate out, and then it's too hot, then you breathe out and you blow the hot chocolate.
No ways. Okay, can you please teach me that? Because I want to try this at my next competition. So do I pretend like I have a hot chocolate here? Okay, and then what do? Breathe in. Oh, it's working. I forgot we are even on live TV. This is amazing. Thank you for teaching me that skill, Stella. That's amazing. So that gets you like calm and focused on your event?
Yeah.
That is an incredible skill. I think breathing is so important. Coach, I'm sure you had something to do with this, right?
Yeah, so I actually gave them these little stones. So it's a tiger's eye stone. So it's for like calming and one of those things.
Keeps
that
you
holds
grounded.
the-
I would
yeah.
in my competition to become a presenter. I know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So I do it. So I've competed many years. I think last year I did it as well, and I came podium as well. And I had this little stone, so I gave it to all the girls when it was now their turn, and I like watched. So we have this little good luck stone. We hold it. We take our breaths. And yeah, and then the rest is up to whatever happens, happens.
I love that. Well, listen, Stella, it's not often that we get to see and meet a world champion that's only 8 years old. So we're going to ask you to go over and showcase some of the magic that you recreated to get this gold medal. So I'll let you do that right now. You can make your way over and get prepared so long. You can meet up with Graham on the other side. You can go now. And then while you do that, you can make your way through. Thank you so much, Stella. We'll be seeing her soon. I wanted to say, Coach, again, well done and congratulations.
Thank
This is
you.
absolutely incredible. For me, what I wanted to know is what sort of challenges did you really face? Because Stella's obviously, she's like, nah, it was too easy. But I know this is not an easy task to go out there to face everybody against the world. It's overwhelming. It's intimidating. What are some of the challenges and how did you get through that?
Yeah, so there's a huge, long document that tells you everything you need to know, all the point requirements, all of the kind of breakdown of what the judges are looking for. It's like an autobiography. It's like 100 and something pages. So I did a course, a judge's course, to know like they explain everything to you, everything in depth. So you have to have like certain elements in your routine. So you have to use the stage, you have to have a character, you have to have like storytelling. So we use some props as well, which is also super cool. So just kind of navigating using the prop. She puts the prop in her knee and you have to like kind of just workshop the moves. At last minute we were like cutting out moves because if they like weren't perfect, we don't want to like have any pressure to like not get it right. So we last minute like kind of changed everything, and then this beautiful routine just came about. It kind of happens naturally. You like stress kind of towards the end, but then when you see it on stage it just all comes together and it's like it's amazing. So
absolutely. Well, Coach, thank you again. I can't be more appreciative of the work you put into this. But for now, Mzansi, we get to see firsthand a world champion at 8 years old, fresh from Athens. Let's check it out.
Yep, as a parent to a fierce young girl child, you know how proud I am right now to see this kind of example being set. We are in for a treat as the world champion Stella van Duren shares the performance that won her that gold at the World Aerial Art Championship. So get ready to be amazed by her skill, yes, her strength, and I think ultimately her grace as she takes to the air. Literally, take it away.
If I could just be pointed in any given direction on where to go and what to do. My legs are shaking, but my head's held high the way you always taught me to. So I look up at the stars to guide me and throw caution to every warning sign. I'm sure there will be challenges that find me.
All right, now you have seen it on screen. You've seen it on the biggest stage in the world. Now you're going to see it on our little stage right here, right now. As Stella gives us an opportunity to go inside her routine, what it takes to be a champion at this age. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our world champion, Stella. The stage is yours.
Dreaming of the perfect night's sleep? One lucky viewer stands to win a queen-size Hybrido Dream base set and memory foam pillow worth 18,000 Rand from Restonic. Simply reply to the competition post on Expresso's Facebook, X or IG pages and tell us if you could give your bedroom a makeover for the best sleep experience, which iDream mattress would you pick? iDream Whisper, iDream Zonal Comfort, Hybrido Dream or iDream Zonal Plush, and why? Remember the hashtag Power of Sleep. Competition closes 26 November. T's and C's apply.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Welcome back. You are tuned into your Feel Good Breakfast Show. This is Expresso right here on S3. It is your Monday morning. We do apologize for the technical difficulties earlier on, but Stella is busy prepping and she'll be wowing us in just a couple of minutes. Stick around for that. Right now, though, following last year's successful event, the Peninsula School Feeding Association is thrilled to announce the Heroes Gala concert as the Heroes 2 Gala concert set to take place this November. It's on the 27th. Now, Lana English, who is producing and performing in the concert, and Charles Gray, a fundraising manager of the Peninsula School Feeding Association, are both here this morning to tell us all about it and why you should attend. Good morning, Charles, Lana, lovely to have you. Charles, good to see you, my friend. Yeah, nice to see a familiar face after so many years.
Yeah, it's good to be here, and thank you very much to the Expresso Morning Show for allowing us to be on your show this morning.
Absolutely, and we've been walking that journey with you. Let's chat about this gala event that is happening. What are the main objectives, just for people going into it, just to set the picture for us?
Fine, you know, the Peninsula School Feeding Association has been around for 66 years, and I think the reason we've been able to survive for so long is thanks to our donor support. For donors that have been individuals, businesses, and churches and everybody just gets together and raises money for our organization. And that's why we've been around for 66 years doing what we do, feeding hungry school children. And another way that we raise money is through events. You know, we do the Blisters for Bread event, and now we've got the Heroes 2 Gala concert, which is taking place on November the 27th at Artscape. And that's another way to raise, a more creative way to raise funds. We want to, you know, associate, I have a passion for the performing arts. I sing myself, believe it or not, I'm an opera singer.
We should have got you into performance this morning for us.
I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so that's good to associate our brand with a gala concert with beautiful music, classical, opera, you name it. But Lana's going to tell you a little bit more about the show. But yeah, that's how we raise funds. And the objective of this event is obviously to create awareness about childhood hunger, the challenges that children are going through. Many of the children on our feeding program at our schools, that's the only meals they receive, is what we provide them. And I'm happy we can play a part in that area. We always believe in that slogan, you know, that statement, you can't teach a hungry child. And that's what we do. And to do that, the other objective is obviously to raise funds to feed these children.
Absolutely. Look, it's such a noble cause. And like I said, 66 years of the Peninsula School Feeding Association. And yet we still need to work so hard. I want to come back to you just now with that. But you spoke about the entertainment. Lana, as a performer, going into an event like this, give us a bit of an idea. What can we expect? Who will be performing? Who can we expect to see? And also what role, Charles mentioned now, entertainment when it comes to a gala event like this. What role does entertainment specifically play?
Okay. Well, first of all, we have an array of performers, from singers, dancers. We have an orchestra, the Masikule Community Orchestra. We have Constantia Primary School Choir. There will be the Philharmonia Choir of Cape Town. The pipes and drummers of the Cape Highlanders will be there. So we are putting together a show that's completely a variety show. And all these performers have said, yes, I would love to be part of this to help the cause. So it was an idea a few years ago to bring an event together, because children are very close to my heart. I always said I wanted 10 children. The Lord blessed me with none. I don't know why, but yeah, I am now able to do something, and with our music and entertainment, we're able to make a little difference to the lives of these kids. And last year we did the performance in City Hall. It was amazing, the turnout, just everybody's feedback, and we decided, let's go ahead and do, and Artscape offered us a wonderful event, and the theatre. And the next thing we said, oh, we'll do Heroes 2.
Yeah, and we're going to be having some of the performers here with us this morning to give you a bit of a taste.
Yeah, we have some amazing performers. I won't give away the surprise of the ones that are here, but we have Sean Atterbury, we have my brother Victor Soldier, a young lady, Sienna de Oliveira. She is a young 12-year-old. She's in grade 6. She's doing her debut. and opening the show for us. And then a young lady, Izzy, won a competition at her school. I was a judge for the competition, and I said, whoever wins the competition, I invite you to come and share the stage with us.
Oh,
And Izzy Gomez will join us. She's a hip-hop dancer. We're also launching a music video for Mu'ain Daniels. Now, Mu'ain Daniels is a young man with an incredible voice. He recorded a song with the Cape Town Songwriting School, and now we're launching his music video in the show as well to give him that platform, that opportunity. And that's what it's all about, to use music to make a difference.
Absolutely.
And
Listen, thank you very much, Charles. I know that a lot of hard work goes into this, and to upkeep such an incredible journey over 66 years. I mean, it's fantastic. Thank you very much for you and your team for continuing fighting for our children to kind of just make sure that they don't go hungry, because as a dad myself as well, I know how important that is, and it is a very, very worthy cause. I urge every single one of you to go and get your tickets at the Artscape at the 27th. Where can people get their tickets?
On Web Ticket. The site is live, there's tickets available, but don't take too long, because
Pick and Pay outlets
Pick and Pay outlets as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if not, just send us a message and we'll direct you in the right way. We need the support of our
And I'd like to add that
community.
100% of the tickets, the proceeds from the ticket sales that we receive from the show will go to feeding hungry school children.
Yes, I love that. Thank you, Charles, Lana. Thank you very much for joining us. So we are going to have two of those performances. I was going to spoil it, but because you said I shouldn't, I will not. We have two beautiful performances heading your way that you can expect to see at the Heroes 2 Gala benefits.
Yep, I know one of those singers. In fact, she has just gracefully sauntered past me. She's one of the best vocalists in the country. So you can ruminate on that for just a moment while we get back into the kitchen. We're going to whip up something truly delightful. Frozen yogurt bites. Perfect combination of creamier, fruity and chocolatey goodness. Yep, we're ticking every box. Quick to prepare, which is probably the biggest box to tick, and a refreshing treat for any occasion. They're a hit with the kids and, of course, with us grown-ups as well. And only a handful of ingredients which we like as well. Really easy to make, a healthier dessert option for a fun snack, and something where the kids can get involved. So get involved.
Yeah, big kids
I'm
coming in.
I'm more immature than you. I think we know this, my friend. We know it. Buddy, pretty simple to make. I've said now on live TV, so let's prove.
So we have to prove it now, right? Look, it really is that simple, and you don't even need many ingredients. A lot of this you probably have at home, and especially our hero of the day. So we're talking about our beautiful fruits of the forest that we're going to be using for this one, and I'm going to be using about a cup and a half.
Nice.
Right, now that's pretty much as odd as this gets, okay?
Don't mess up the measurement. This is the only thing you've got to do, dude.
Have fun with this, of course, and take your time, but you really can't take your time because it is that quick. So a half, cup and a half, exactly.
I suppose it just depends what volume you want to make. Make as many as you can, because they will be enjoyed. They're the kind of thing that you have one and then you're like, maybe just another, maybe 3 or 4 more.
One more.
Which is okay, because they are nice and nutritious as well, which is great.
Exactly that. Vanilla essence, always a treat when it comes to our treats. Maple syrup or honey, that's the option you have here. So whichever one you do have, go with that one. But if you really want to go out and do something special, obviously either or of them is going to be great for this recipe. It's just adding a little bit of sweetness to it. Again, you don't have to do too much of this, because with our hero ingredient, it does come with some
It's got a natural sweetness.
Exactly that. So you don't have to go too crazy on that, but if you want like just extra profiles of sweet,
it's a dessert, man. Come on, don't hold back.
Don't hold back and have fun with it, like we said. This is the strawberry flavor, so paying homage to our strawberries, of course. And then literally just mixing this up, man. It's that simple, because this is going to pretty much make up the base of this ingredient.
Wow, there we go.
Yeah.
And then we just put it in our little cupcake holders, our little ramekins, and freeze. And then we are on our way.
Pretty much. So let's just show to Mzansi how easy that part is, because I'm taking my mix over here, pop them into our baking tray here. We have lined it with like a paper, but you can also use those silicone ones, which are really cool. I know when things freeze, they really get tricky to come off.
It holds on,
It holds on for dear life. So definitely try and use something silicone-based, or get these paper cup holders in.
And I think you get the idea. If you
Yeah.
wanted to push the boat out and have a little bit of fun and create shapes and really go there
Yes.
from a kid's party perspective.
Yes.
I mean, I've started using my kids' Play-Doh stuff when I make their toast in the morning, just to just a little bit of variety.
That's
just
clever,
something
actually. Nice.
different. Makes
I
a
like
big
that.
difference. But there's something really cool about cooking with your kids, getting them invested in the process. You imagine it's one thing getting them to eat it, but imagine if they were the hosts when they had their friends over, that they did this with their mates.
yeah,
that they,
that's
'cause
cool.
This is safe enough and simple enough for them to take control. You just create a safe place in the kitchen, maybe
I
put
like
out some
that.
top oil and just let it happen. And there it is.
And
Then
voila,
it's
yeah.
freeze, and then enrobe in chocolate, I guess.
Yeah, and freeze. After the freezing process, you're hopefully going to have something looking like this. Otherwise, your freezer doesn't work. And then you want to be as creative as you can in terms of how you dip this. We've used some just barely melted chocolate in a bowl. You can also put it into like a container and drizzle it over.
And create some shapes
drown
and
it,
things like that.
Dunk it.
Go half
you go
and
wild.
half. I'm going to
You
go
wanna try
half
a version
and
here?
half,
How are you going to do it? Just with your
I'm just
hands.
going to literally just go dip half in. You could probably use some tongs or something like that,
You could. Oh, that's a nice technique.
and then
actually.
just roll it around. But I'm going to leave half.
What about if we do like a little
Whoa.
ice cream stick MacGyver? Let me try this.
Whoa,
maybe.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Like I said, put a tarpaulin down or something, and that's not even if the kids are doing it.
Here's another option, G-Man.
There we go.
If
Look
you
at
have
it.
one of
Just-
these and you don't break the
I
ice.
was so worried I was going to split the thing in half. Just watch the crack.
I just don't
Just
know
watch
the
the
crack is
crack.
there. I don't want to drop it. Come on. Maybe just if we... I've got an idea. This is what we do.
Do a
This is
little
what we
bit of
do. Yeah.
scooping.
Be careful with it. Obviously, I think the freezing part of the base here is almost going to allow the... Oh, look at that. The chocolate to sit
gonna
a bit
hold, man.
better.
That's perfect.
But look at this. I'm going to pop that straight
And
down
as
on
you
the plate.
gently use the other little stick
Nice.
there,
Yeah,
then it's
let me
going to
try
hopefully
that.
just fill that hole beautifully. It's
like a
You can
experiment.
create designs, you can create shapes, you can go the whole hog, you can do half and half, have a little bit of fun. And the nice thing is, because it's nice and cold, that chocolate starts to harden almost immediately. But if you are going to keep them out, it's going to melt. So make sure that you, if you need to, store them in the freezer for a little bit longer. But how fun, how easy,
How cool is that?
and absolutely delicious and healthy. And you can get the full ingredients list at expressoshow.com. Go and try these for yourself, especially if you're in Uppington with 40-degree heat today. Just
Perfect.
put them on top of your body.
Perfect for
Absolutely
uppies.
beautiful. We'll see you now.
Optimize your gut health with Phytoceutics range of pre, pro, and postbiotics. Use code EXPRESSO for 15% off at phytoceutics.com.
Isn't truth supposed to set you free? Well, why do I feel so weighed down by it? If I could show them everything I've seen, open their eyes to all the lies, then would they change their minds like I did? But when I speak, they tell me sit down. But how can I when I've already started running? Oh, this is where we... It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Just about to go 7 o'clock on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It is your Monday morning. Let's quickly take another look at your major news stories. Your national news this morning, President Cyril Ramaphosa has arrived in Brazil for the G20 Leaders Summit in Rio de Janeiro, which focuses on building a just world and a sustainable planet. Now, he will outline South Africa's priorities, including tackling hunger, poverty, and reforming global governance. South Africa will officially assume the G20 presidency at the summit, advancing the Global South's initiatives under the theme Solidarity, Equality and Sustainability. Representing 85% of global GDP, 75% of trade and 2/3 of the population, the G20 serves as a vital platform for fostering multilateral cooperation, economic sustainability and stability and sustainable global growth. And the government welcomes S&P Global Ratings' decision to upgrade South Africa's outlook to positive from stable, while affirming its long-term debt ratings. Now, S&P cites increased political stability after the May 2024 elections and reform momentum as key to boosting private investment and GDP growth. The agency also notes improved debt yields and portfolio inflows under the new government of national unity, easing financing conditions and strengthening the currency. The National Treasury says it remains focused on fiscal sustainability, economic growth, critical social services, and mitigating economic risks. Making international news headlines this morning, US President Joe Biden has approved Ukraine's use of long-range missiles supplied by the US to strike Russia. Now, this as Russia earlier launched a large-scale overnight attack targeting energy infrastructure and civilian buildings across Ukraine, killing at least 10 people. Ukrainian President Zelensky confirmed 120 missiles and 90 drones were used in the strike. Zelensky also expressed confidence that the war could end sooner once Donald Trump returned to the White House following a phone exchange with him. He did not specify whether Trump had made any demands on potential negotiations with Russia. And rescue teams in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania have made contact with individuals still trapped a day after a 4-story building collapsed in the Karaiku market area. Supplies of water, glucose and oxygen are being sent through small gaps in the debris. 13 people have died and 84 have been rescued so far. Suluhu Hassan stated that the Prime Minister will lead a thorough inspection of buildings in the Karaiku area and added that the police will gather full details from the building's owners. And we'll end off with this story. A remarkable milestone in conservation has been reached at the Paignton Zoo in Devon in the UK, where an exquisite rare pink pigeon has been hand-reared for the first time using an innovative new technique. Now, these stunning birds, native only to Mauritius, were once on the brink of extinction, with fewer than 10 left in the world in 1991. And thanks to the dedication of experts like Tom Toody, who developed a gentle hand-rearing method, the pink pigeon population has since flourished. As a result, these efforts now has their population have risen to nearly 500, and species have now been moved from critically endangered to vulnerable. And it's a beautiful story at that, and a beautiful pigeon as well. That's your news headlines for the 7 o'clock bulletin. We'll give you a final update at 8 o'clock. Right now, Graham is standing by with another sports update.
Thank you so much, Ewan. Let's start with the great news first. The Springboks maintaining their outgoing tour winning record with a 29-20 victory over England at Twickenham on Saturday. Despite some heavy pressure and a yellow card to boot, the Boks triumphing thanks to Cheslin Colby's 2 sensational tries and some resilient defence. England's second half game management letting them down. It definitely fell short for the Springboks' depth, proving decisive. So the Boks conclude their tour up against Wales this coming Saturday. Now on to football, and England secured their Nations League promotion with a commanding 5-0 victory over Ireland at Wembley yesterday. Anthony Gordon, Conor Gallagher, Jared Bowen and Taylor Harwood-Bellis all netting their first international goals in the process. It was a second-half surge featuring 3 goals in under 6 minutes that marked the end of Lee Carsley's tenure, with Thomas Tuchel, of course, set to take over the side on the 1st of January next year. Then another first for Jorge Martin as we turn to MotoGP. He clinched his first World Championship in Barcelona yesterday, finishing 3rd in the season finale. So despite Francesco Bagnia's 11th win of the season, Martin's consistent performances throughout the year securing the title. The Spaniard set to join Aprilia next season, impressed with 32 podium finishes across his 40 sprints and Grand Prix events this year. Certainly earned that. Likewise, the man at the top of the hill in tennis, Jannik Sinner, has done it. He captured his first ATP Finals title with a 6-4, 6-4 victory over Taylor Fritz in Turin yesterday. 23-year-old Italian capping a stellar season with 8 titles, including Grand Slam wins at the Australian and US Open. And Sinner, now world #1, officially is the first Italian to win the finals and did so unbeaten, in fact, replicating the great Ivan Lendl's 1986 feat. So he's done it in style. But that's where we leave our sport for now. Hopefully touch on those headlines again at around 8 o'clock. Let's see how the roads are looking.
So much, G-Man. Yes, let's dive into the roads now and see how we can serve you. Starting off in Midrand, Gauteng. Now, there's back-to-back traffic, which is being experienced along the N1 southbound, and this is taking place between Old Johannesburg Road and Olifantsfontein Road. So, as you can expect, minor delays, and please do plan your routes accordingly when passing through. We stick to Gauteng now, and in Pretoria, an accident occurred south of the N1 at Eskia and Impalela Drive with heavy delays toward the R21 highway. Now, motorists are advised to exercise caution when passing through the affected area. Well, from the road to the sky, we find out now what's happening once again in the world of weather. Reporting from the world of weather right now, and the SA Weather Service has warned of extremely high fire danger conditions for parts of the Eastern Cape, the Free State, and much of the Northern Cape. Now, meanwhile, SANParks reported that the fire along the Constantianek Trail on Table Mountain was swiftly contained on Saturday. Now, crews extinguished it by 9 p.m. and stayed for mop-up operations. And on top of this, a thermal drone scanned for hotspots and investigated the fire's cause. Now, the area reopened yesterday for hikers and permit holders, but SANParks urges the public to stay vigilant and report any signs of smoke immediately. Well, for our 6 a.m. edition, we had an incredible sunrise view, and I think we're just going to keep it coming. Look at this one, sent by Dean all the way from Saldanha Bay. And Dean just capturing your presenter's spirit animals. That's myself, G-Man, and Ewan just flying out there in the horizon, perfectly representing all of your presenters this morning. So, Dean, coming through with the goods. I'm glad you caught us all in our finer moments, and that's exactly how we look on our way to work, just before the sun rises. So, Dean, thank you so much. Sending that incredible picture through. You really are elevating the day, and what an absolutely iconic shot. Showing off some beautiful parts of our country. So, once again, Mzansi, do it one last time. The number's 063-408-8863. Let's see if the 8 a.m. edition can incorporate more of our presenters, spirit animals. For now, then, let's see what temperatures you can expect on your side of town.
Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Those temperatures, summer is here. We're so nice. Just coming into work this morning and it's not pitch black.
That's weird, right?
It's so cool.
Did you think you were late, maybe?
No, I did have to check my watch twice again. But I mean, it is nice. Summer is here officially. December's upon us. We're looking forward to the holidays. But we got so much still heading away before that. For now.
So much to remind you of when it comes to putting money in your pocket. And we want to set that winning tone right now and help you by playing the Daily Lotto for an estimated 480,000 Rand in jackpots this Monday. Start your week on the right note and don't get left behind. And you can buy tickets now in store on the nationallottery.co.za website. There's the mobile app, cell phone banking, or simply dial *120 *7529# and follow the USSDs. It's that simple.
Just like that. To make it even easier, we've also added all of those details on our Expresso social media pages, so you can go check them out, because your big payday could become a reality today when you play Daily Lotto for that estimated 480,000 Rand jackpot. Man.
Oh, man, oh, man.
That will plug a good couple of holes.
Absolutely, man. And speaking of winning feelings, why don't we just plug in and check out a winner, and an international winner at that, right now?
Yep, she's a world champ. Yep, some people, they use luck to get their just rewards. For Stella Van Duren, it's a lot of hard work and a whole lot of fun because she absolutely loves what she does. And she is about to share the performance that won her gold at the World Aerial Art Championships. And it's coming to you right now. Get amazed. This is an unbelievable display of athleticism, of strength, and I think joy coming to bear. This is creativity, and you're going to love it. Stella, the stage is yours.
Isn't truth supposed to set you free? Well, why do I feel so weighed down by it? If I could show them everything I've seen, open their eyes to all the lies, then would they change their minds like I did? But when I speak, they tell me sit down. But how can I when I've already started running? Oh, this is where we've been, but it's not where we belong. And I may be young, but I know I'm not wrong. So I look up at the stars to guide me and throw caution to every warning sign. If knowing what it could be is what drives me, then let me be the first to stand in line. So I make this wish to have something more for us than this. So I make this wish to have something more for us than this. Hey, more than this. I never knew I needed room to grow. Yeah, I did what I was told when someone told me no. Now I've got all of this freedom in my bones, but I've still got the lid on so it doesn't overflow. Cause I've got reservations and hesitations on where I should even begin. I'm past dipping my toes in, but I'm not, no, I'm not past diving in. If I could just be pointed in any given direction on where to go and what to do. My legs are shaking, but my head's held high the way you always taught me to. So I look up at the stars to guide me and throw caution to every warning sign. I'm sure there will be challenges that find me, but I can take them on one at a time. So I make this wish to have something more for us than this. So I make this wish to have something more for us than this. More than this. So I make this wish to have something more for us than this.
Wow. Oh, take a curtsy, take a bow, ladies and gentlemen. The aerial art champion of the world, Stella Van Duren. Enjoy your spotlight just a little bit longer. What? I should have put a warning in there for girl dads. Oh, my word. Absolutely beautiful. You're amazing. You are so strong. You are beautiful. The choice of music, immaculate. Well done. You are a world champion. Thank you so much, Stella. Give her another round of applause. All I'm going to say is watch this space. Wow, my heart. Oh, well done, girl. Very good. Sure, we.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, yes, Mzansi, welcome back. It's a feel-good breakfast show, and let me tell you, seeing youngsters do incredible things has been so inspirational, and that's in reference to what young Stella just did earlier. But let's dive back into some of the problems our youth are facing right now so we can get more of this happening. Now, when we talk about an area like Hanover Park, right, young leaders are stepping up to address the grip of gang violence in their neighborhoods. Now, Youth Impact SA, which is a local initiative, is empowering youngsters to reclaim their streets and foster a safer community. Now, I'm so proud of the two young individuals on the couch right now. We're talking about Shaylin Naidu and Tashrik Fish, both volunteers at Youth Impact SA, and they're here to discuss the vision behind the initiative, the challenges faced, and I think the utmost importance of collaboration in creating change. Shaylin, Tashrik, thank you guys so much for the absolutely impactful and hard work that you guys are doing. There's a lot that you're dealing with, especially when talking about gang violence. It is taking our youth and all our talent off the streets, but thanks to people like you are curbing that and putting a stop to that. I want to find out exactly what has motivated the two of you even to step up as kids from Hanover Park yourselves. What got you to ignore all the negative influence around you and step up for your community, for your people and for your area? What was that motivation for you?
I think we were just fed up of living in gangsterism and poverty, and it was a fear to walk in your own community. So I think we were just fed up of it, and a young group of us just decided, no, we want to make a change in our own community. We want to change. We want to take back the streets of Hanover Park. And we went to our ward council and said, look here, we have a project, we have a program, we want to do it. And he said, no, it's good that we can go ahead with it. And he's been there ever since we started this program. And I'm talking about, like, that's 4 years ago.
Sure.
Yeah, and we were just working, and I think the fear of us walking to the shop or even going to church or going to mosque or wherever you want to go, it was just nerve-wracking that people was terrorized by the fact that they couldn't walk in their own community. So we had to make a change.
Sure.
So yeah.
And I look at you and I have so much respect for the strength and courage that it takes to do something like that. I mean, Hanover Park is not an easy place to grow up in at all. The intimidation that you're going through now, to be able to step up against that and do something like this, you're a hero. I don't know where your cape is, but you definitely are heroes right here. Talk to me about the programs and the activities that you are like sort of incorporating to provide an option or an alternative to the chaos that is going on there. What impact are you creating and how?
So the programs that we have starts from ECTs, like 2-year-olds till senior homes.
Oh,
And I'm
wow.
talking about like senior homes we invested in. And the programs that we do is GBV, we do holiday programs, we do ballroom and Latin, we do hip-hop, we do, let me take a random.
There's lots of
There's
options.
lots,
There's
like
lots
this.
of options, yeah.
If you can think of it, like that's there.
Okay.
So we do it.
And this is the stuff that's keeping the kids stimulated. Like, it's an opportunity for them to actually have fun without the fear you mentioned.
Yes.
Being able to go somewhere and not just like being afraid of going to the shop. They can actually have a fun thing to do. Tashrik, I wanted to find out from you, with regards to what you're doing, right? I mean, you literally are kids from Hanover Park, stepping up because you're fed up and you're angry and you're making change, you're making impact. This can't be easy, especially doing it all on your own. You need partners, you need collaboration, you need help, right, Tashrik?
That's true.
How does that further impact and implement what you are doing? And maybe we can speak to Mzansi right now and reach out for that assistance and ask for help while we're at it.
No, definitely. It is extremely important because to have people on board, it's extremely important. And I mean, we go to the schools, and then we do know that gangsterism in our area, once again, it's a major issue, and it's a community issue, and it affects households, and it also does affect like our single organization.
And schools even.
And
right?
schools even, exactly. So it does affect it, but unfortunately it is a community issue that we have and not a single person issue. So as Shaylin mentioned earlier on, we have to give thanks to our ward council as well as the City of Cape Town because they availed, city officials, they availed facilities for us to do our programs in, for like to create a safe space, man. So to take to make it a new norm, basically.
And creating
So
a
it's easier.
sanctuary, which is so important in spaces like this. Before we go, I think it's so incredible what's happening, and there's so much to look forward to as well. 2025, a big project. We've got Pads for Purpose, and the aim is to raise 1 million sanitary pads for the most needy communities. Don't just tell me, but let's tell South Africa right now about this and how we can get involved. What's happening here?
So we embark in this because it's very important for female to feel full.
Yes.
So when you get your periods, it's tough, it's
Yeah.
hard. And most of our communities, like you say, we live in poverty. There isn't to provide. So what we did, as you saw, we investigated and saw that most of the girls lack this, because we have programs at our community center in Nova Park, and we go to schools, like Tashrik said, we go to schools, and sometimes the girls don't want to come in because they lack sanitary towels and toiletries. So what we do, we invested, and we're going to do this thing. We put our minds to that. This is our main priority. We want girls to step up, because there isn't another way now. We have to help them in the community, because we got help, so we must help other people. So that's what we're doing. We're doing it. We're gonna do it.
That is true. I mean, as Shaylin says, no girl should be denied simply because of the lack of.
Yeah.
Hence why we started this ambitious project for the upcoming year, with hoping we can get help from South Africa on our quest to raise 1 million sanitary towels for all girls throughout the Western Cape. However, and if South Africa can be on board with this initiative, we can bring dignity to the our girls that needs it most.
I am absolutely so proud of what you're doing. Honestly, Shaylin, Tashrik, you are heroes. You're not wearing capes, but I see all the work you're putting into this. And a reminder to you, Mzansi, I think we have to get involved in these incredible initiatives that are doing so much for the impact in our youth, the impact in communities that need us. So we're talking about at Youth Impact SA. Find them online, get involved. They're doing some incredible work. These are the two heroes that are part of this cause. And let me tell you, the impact being created here goes above and beyond what you could ever have thought of, but we need your help. So get involved, and let's make this an incredible, incredible journey. Nice stuff, guys. Brilliant.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Raal. Incredible initiative indeed. Now, earlier on in the show, we spoke to Charles and Lana from the Peninsula School Feeding Association and the Heroes 2 Gala concert. It is a concert not to be missed, addressing childhood hunger. It is such a valid and worthy cause. And right now, one of the performers of the concert is with us this morning, Lauren. She's here, and she's going to be making the most beautiful music. Lauren, lovely to see you this morning. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Are you looking forward?
Yes, absolutely.
Why is this something that you particularly wanted to get involved in?
You know, as partners with PSFA, it's important for myself as well, and for Mark Maingard, that's the founder of Outside the Ball Africa, to be part of this organization and to be part of the Heroes Gala concert, and because I'm a singer as well. You know, children can't thrive. They can't thrive. Hungry children can't thrive. So it's important to collab and partner with organizations like this.
Yeah, and they've been doing incredible work over the past 66 years. It's happening on the 27th of November at the Artscape. You can get your tickets at Web Tickets. I suggest you don't wait too long, because they are selling out very, very quickly, because there is something for everyone. Right, what can we expect from you this morning? What are you doing for us?
The element of surprise is going to be at the gala concert. So you guys must please book your tickets now. But the song that I'm doing is She Used to Be Mine from Sarah Bareilles.
We cannot wait. Take it away, Lauren Erasmus, and make sure, once again, you go get your tickets at Web Tickets. Stage is yours.
Thank you.
It's not simple to say that most days I don't recognize me, that these shoes and this apron, that place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true I was never attention sweet-centered. I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She's all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. But she's not what I asked for. Sometimes a life just slips in through the back door and carves out a person and makes you believe it's all true. But now I got you, but you're not what I asked for. If I'm honest, I know I'll give it all back for a chance to start over and rewrite an ending or two for the girl that I knew was reckless just enough, who gets hurt but who learns how to toughen up when she's bruised and gets used by a man who can't love. And then she'll get stuck and be scared of a life that's inside her, growing stronger each day, till it finally reminds her to fight just a little, to bring back the fire in her eyes. And that's been gone. She used to be mine. Used to be mine. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She's all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. Thank you. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Your story matters indeed. And when it comes to managing our money, we all have some rules, or maybe habits is a better way to describe them, that we try to stick to, or maybe that have us in their grips. But what if we could create our own money rule, a rule that could shape how we spend and, I suppose, save throughout life? I like the sound of
I
that.
thought you started that segment with a hand applause to yourself because you figured out the rule. But
We've done it.
But I
Not
mean,
yet, my friend.
But I mean, that's
what
the
discussion
challenging
is all
thing,
about.
is to figure out what rule works for you.
Yeah.
Let's get into the notion of that rule, because I love the idea of having a kind of personal money rule. If it gives you a clear boundary to work within, obviously the tricky part then is figuring out how, your rule should work, what rule is best for your situation. But let's talk about, if you will, the notion of a rule.
Yeah.
Why that would be such a good thing in your world.
I think it's important. Obviously, the rule can be anything from, let's say, saving, budgeting, not spending certain things if you don't have it. And that's something that I kind of have like a hybrid rule for myself with regards to what I spend, okay? So I had these rules that never worked out, and so far this is the new rule we're trying to implement.
New rule, old rules are out.
Old rules are out because they didn't work so well, to be honest. So I think for now, what I'm trying to do is, number one, obviously budget. If you don't have it in your budget, you can't spend the money.
Yeah.
And that is a lot easier said than done, guys. Like, if you've only got 500 Rand left and you really need food and you now can't afford to get a takeout, what do? You got to make a plan. And I've found that this has forced me to figure out one way or another that there are other options, actually. If you start getting creative, you start looking around, and you just adhere to the rule you put in place, it actually works. It was a lot easier said than done, though, but I've had to practice it of late, and it's now starting to make sense.
It's becoming a habit.
Yes,
it's becoming
that's
a
exactly
culture
it,
of.
man.
I suppose I like the idea of having a gateway to move through before you make any big decisions, small decisions, anything to do with money. Have you done this first?
Yeah,
Hold up the mirror, ask those questions of yourself so that you know the pieces on the board, you know the time frame, you know those things. But I think having that rule just allows you, before you get swept up in the emotion, which is often what drives us when we spend,
100%.
you've got a practical measure that's put in place. Do you have a rule? Because you're quite a structured guy.
I'm listening to Ryle speak about budgets, and I personally have a problem with budgets. I battle to put down a budget on a sheet of paper because I feel having a wife and family to take care of, it feels like I'm budgeting always in my head. I'm always budgeting. I think the important thing for me is, as a rule, is make sure to distinguish between the wants and the needs. And that's what I'm saying, rules. I don't think there's ever one rule. Saving, obviously, as much as you possibly can, and saving into the right avenues as well, to make sure to look at where you place your money. Don't just randomly do this and that, and think strategically about what you're doing.
Be intentional.
For me, it is servicing my bond as much as I can. Because that is a saving in itself. But budgeting is challenging because with kids, there's so many things that pop up. That sometimes the budget wouldn't allow. So I think that's important for me. And
for
on
me,
your
it
side,
becomes,
bud,
I suppose, because we've become so much more long-term orientated, so much of that, and it has made it easier to stick to certain rules. But I get you, because there's so much going on in our world that can be very difficult. So I think for me, if you were a person like me who's great at making money, could not care about budgeting and managing and dealing with the real life that happens around that, the rules and the structures make all of the difference, and do it as a partnership. And I think that's been the big thing, is now we've got each other to hold accountable. We've got each other to handle a bit of that pressure. If the smaller things are too frustrating and I'll let them slide, then Linz can tackle those and give them all the focus they need, and I can focus on the bigger picture. It just helps to have a plan. So whatever your rule looks like, and it can look like anything that suits you, having a rule, that gateway to pass through before you start spending your money, is vitally important.
so whether you are saving, budgeting, or just cutting back, having a clear guideline. I hope that's what came through this morning, can help you stay focused. And of course, with tools like ABSA's budgeting and savings features, it really is easier than ever to stick to your rules and stay on top of your financial goals, because that's what it's all about. If you want to know more, you can just visit their website, absa.co.za, for more tips and managing your money with absolute confidence. You can see these gents, they've got it down.
He rules.
Absolutely. Now that we've got that in check, I think it's time to gear up for another episode of Handy Heroes. Absolutely love this. It gets me inspired to create my own sanctuary at home. And I think this week it's none other than the best, because the pros from Hecklen Mega Maker in Palaborwa are sharing their best DIY secrets and painting tricks to make your next project an absolute breeze.
Powered by Plascon. Today's handy heroes come from Hecklen Mega Maker in Palaborwa.
My store is one of the biggest stores around Palaborwa, so Maika is one of the best service provider here in our town. One of the greatest store, service deliverance is always the best, so I will say we are number one. What makes me proud about my store is we engage in a whole lot of activities in our community. We bring a lot to our customers and they really appreciate us as the people who love my car.
The best thing that makes this store highest in a level, we always have the availability brand that each and every local or biggest supplier wants in the store. We are respected for that.
What makes it the best store in Palaborwa to buy Plascon products is the service that you will get from us as the sales rep. I will say Plascon is a very wonderful product. It serves a very, very good quality and it's very durable. So that's what makes it the best.
My favorite Plascon product is Polvin. The matte finish washable is the only thing that keeps the original color for all our clients.
My DIY tip is having the right preparation, gathering the right tools, and having the correct measures to do the work.
The DIY motto that I have, that I can even share to our client, is that in Plascon, we always right.
Today's Handy Heroes is powered by Plascon Wall and All. Unmatched dirt, stain, water and fade resistance to keep your walls beautiful for years. Plascon, together we've got this.
Nice couple of tips for you on a Monday morning. We're going to take a very quick break. We got lots more heading your way. Look at this man behind us. This is Bings, if you don't know, but he's a fantastic man to put together ingredients that just work so well. He's making sticky chicken wings together with his biceps as well, as you can see. Bings and his biceps. Raal said I must ask him about that. But this man is fantastic. Stick around for a recipe that is going to literally leave your mouth watering this morning. And then we also have another performance of Farid Swartz as part of the Heroes 2 Gala concert gracing our stage right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show after the break. We'll see you now.
Win a Toyota Corolla Cross 1.8 XS Hybrid with Plascon's 2025 Hybridity Color Forecast Competition. Spend 500 Rand or more on any Plascon products. WhatsApp your receipt name and ID to this number. T's and C's apply.
It's my feel-good breakfast show. Bring your flavor to the table. The missus, everybody loves the missus.
And I told you that it's going to be the quickest of breaks, and here we are. We are back on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and this morning as we kick off the festive season, yep, can you believe it? It's here. It's all about bringing people together over delicious meals, right? I'm sure you'll agree with me. And since festive is on us with Mrs. Balls, we've got the perfect recipes to spice up your table and make every single gathering a little more flavorful this festive season. Now, this morning, joining us in the kitchen to bring those festive flavors to life is Bings. Yes, we introduced him a little bit earlier on from Mrs. Balls. We're starting with some sweet chili chicken sticky chicken wings. Yeah, it's a mouthful featuring the bold and flavorful Mrs. Balls sweet chili sauce. Bings, how are you, my brother?
I'm good, thanks.
Nice to have you in the kitchen, my friend. I love a good chicken wing, my friend. And based on what I see there, I'm excited.
It's looking lovely. It's
Yeah.
looking great.
Just before we start, festive is on us.
Yeah.
What inspired this campaign with Mrs. Balls, or what can we expect from it?
Cool, lovely. So, as we know, festive season is upon us, and with festive season, there's a good vibe. And where there's a good vibe, there's good food.
Yes.
Right. So today we've got with us the Mrs. Mrs. actually is a brand that speaks to individuality, right? It's a brand that allows people to bring their own flavor to the table, and that's why everybody loves the Mrs. Balls, right? So we're calling on all South Africans, all the food lovers, to show us how they add flavor to the table by using any of our Mrs. Balls product. And what they do is they go onto the Expresso page, they take a picture of their recipe, and they upload it under the Expresso competition, hashtag Mrs. Balls, and they stand a chance to win a share of 40,000 Rand in cash.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. And as we know, I mean, this has been part of our heritage.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, Mrs. Balls has been around forever, and you can get creative with it, just like we are going to get creative right now. So, my friend, let's start with these chicken wings.
Cool.
I would love to know, because normally I would go out and buy chicken wings that's already kind of based and whatnot, but I've never made it from scratch.
Yeah. Cool. So today we've got our sweet chili variant. So what we do is we're gonna mix the sweet chili with our 4 ingredients. So we've got garlic, we've got ginger, we've got soya sauce, and we've got a lemon juice. So what we do is we pour a half a cup of our Mrs.
All right.
This is our sweet chili variant. It's a good balance between sweet and spiciness for those that have got a slightly adventurous palate.
Okay.
So we take a half
It's
cup
got
of
a
that.
little bit of a kick, but not too much.
Yeah, just a nice kick. Good balance. Good balance. So half a cup of this. Cool. Let me put my stove on.
Go for it, my friend. Go for it. While he does that, I mean, this is really such a great, quick and easy recipe because everyone loves a good chicken wing out there. Mrs. Ball's sweet chili sauce offers that perfect balance, like being said, of sweetness and spices. It is available in a 360 gram and 840 gram PET bottle, ideal for family meals and festive gatherings. This sauce is also perfect for glazing meals, drizzling over dishes, or using as a dipping sauce for appetizers. It's all about adding flavor to that really elevates your meal. Packed with flavor, containing no preservatives and a blend of spices, and proudly made in South Africa. Mrs. Ball's sweet chili sauce is a local favorite, as you very well know, for its bold and distinctive tastes. All right, my friend, so all of the ingredients are in there now. We're just gonna kind of heat them up a little bit.
Cool, yeah, so we're heating them up slightly, and then we'll stir until we get a good thickness. And then from there on, we'll hop over there to you with the chicken and some spices there.
That's it.
And
That's
season
it.
the
So
meat.
how long would you do this for? Do you want to make sure that it's just nice and hot?
Yeah, it's about less than 5 minutes, but what's important is to make sure we get some nice thickness, get
Yes.
all the ingredients to come in together, and then from there on, we move over to seasoning the chicken.
All right, let's see if we can just show the people in there a little bit.
There we go.
Just like so. So beautiful sticky sauce, just like that. Nicely done. All right, so that's the sauce. When are we working on the chicken?
Just now, I'm hopping over to you just now, just trying to get my marinade sorted out with a nice thickness.
Fantastic. So while you do that, I mean, your share of 40,000 Rand, huh?
100%, 100%. So like I've mentioned, all that the participants need to do is they take a picture or a video of their Mrs. Ball's inspired recipe. They can use any of our variants. I mean, we've got chutney, we've got peach, all the way to sweet chili, right? So after taking a picture, they then upload it onto the Expresso competition page, hashtag Mrs. Balls, and they stand a chance to win a share of 40,000 Rand in cash.
Lovely, just in time for the festive season.
100%, 100%.
All right, my friend. That looks like there's some steam coming out there.
Yeah, it's coming together quite nicely.
What we want.
It's coming together quite nicely.
All right. So now I've got to ask you, what's the exact way we should eat a chicken wing? Is there a specific way?
Look, I go all hands in. All hands in. No fork and knife here. We just use the
No,
hands.
you
as we
can't
jump
eat
in.
a chicken wing with a fork and knife.
No, 100%. You can't. You can't. I go
right,
all
perfect.
hands in.
Okay, so you've got the sauce nicely heated.
Cool, got the sauce.
Heated, heated, hot. Yes.
Cool. So
Heated. Okay.
Cool. So what we do is now, we put in
Yeah.
our chicken. There we
Look at
go.
this lovely little chicken wings.
There we go. Then we
All
put in
right.
our seasoning and our spices
Okay,
there.
so here we have some chicken spice.
There we go.
All of this?
Yeah.
Okay, because you want it flavorful,
Yeah, I
right?
want the flavor to come out.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, fine. And some black pepper.
Black pepper. Cool.
Now we just mix.
Cool. And what I'll do is I'll pour in our sweet chili.
Oh, there we go. I can smell that lovely spice.
Yeah, nice aroma coming through there.
Yes, sir.
Nice aroma coming through there.
All right. And I see what you do. You don't want to overdo it on the sauce, the amount of sauce.
100%, 100%.
All right.
Just want to put a good balance there. Cool. What we do is
go for it.
There we go. There she goes.
See, that's all you need.
There she goes.
Love. Oh, this is starting out to look beautiful. And it's also nice and quick to make.
Yeah, nice and easy. Nice and easy.
So let's just quickly.
To do the mix, it shouldn't take you anything more than 10 minutes.
No. So just like that, make
Cool. So
sure
all you
every
do is-
single piece is covered.
Yeah, put it mixed together, you marinate. And once it's ready, you can pop it into the oven for about 20 minutes. And for those that have an air fryer, it's also nice and easy to use in the air fryer.
So you can essentially you do this in the air fryer. Just, you can time it perfectly.
100%, 100%.
And there we have it. 200 degrees, nice and hot, because you want that skin to crisp up nicely.
Yeah, you want that nice brown color to come through, appetizing color to come through. And yeah, there you go.
And just like that. And then we have it here served. This is a serving kind of example. We have some, what is that, sesame seeds, a little lemon or lime, and some fresh chili on top.
100%, 100%. And there's all sweet chili, But we also have our chutney, original chutney, and our jalapeno. But for this specific recipe, it's a sweet chili inspired recipe.
Fantastic. I like it. I'm going to taste just now. Thank you very much, Bings, for joining us this morning. You're
Thank
such
you,
a
sir.
legend, my friend.
Appreciate
Thank you
it.
very much.
Appreciate
So
it.
what you can do is you can find this mouth-watering sweet chili chicken recipe on our website, expressoshow.com. And there you have it. It's a perfect festive dish to bring extra flavor to your table this season. Remember, festive is on us with Mrs. Balls, and you stand the chance to win your share, like Bing said, of 40,000 Rand by sharing your Mrs. Balls inspired creations. If you want to know how, here we go.
Festive is on us with Mrs. Balls. Make every dish a celebration with the unforgettable taste of Mzansi's #1 chutney. Bring your flavor to the table with Mrs. Balls and add that Mzansi flair to stand a chance to win your share of 40,000 Rand in cash. Take a picture of your most festive recipe starring Mrs. Balls and share it on the competition post on Expresso's social pages using #MrsBalls. Show us why everybody loves the Mrs. this festive season. Competition closes 6 December. T's and C's on expressoshow.com.
Gotta love it. I can sense the sticky fingers already.
Yeah,
We are
so
here for
good.
that. Absolutely love it. We are also here for the stellar lineup in Heroes to a Gala concert going down at the Artscape on the 27th of this month for a very good cause. Farida Schwartz is here to perform just for us, not once, but twice. Cannot wait.
It feels like Christmas has come early. And speaking of Christmas coming early, if you are wanting some early gifting ideas, then don't worry, Mzansi, we got you covered. As you heard, it's like 36, 37 days till Christmas?
Yeah, it's not early, but there are people that have already put up the tree, bought all the gifts, written out the cards, posted them. No, bro, I'm terrible. I am terrible. That's why we have significant others in our lives. We'll start the planning after this.
Optimize your gut health with Phytoceutics range of pre, pro, and postbiotics. Use code EXPRESSO for 15% off at phytoceutics.com.
It's my feel good breakfast show.
Yes, we're still chuckling over the hanging biltong. Go and check out his socials. Go and check out our socials
sorry,
if you want to
dude.
see the biltong man. Yeah, he's got a new pull-up bar. It's all awesome.
I want to do a muscle up. I need you a muscle up.
Don't ask me now after you call me a biltong.
It starts in your heart, okay? It starts in the heart. No, I'll tell you what does start in the heart. An initiative, a movement like this. Heroes 2, a gala concert that's going to be happening at the Artscape on the 27th, features an incredible lineup. We're talking about Lana English headlining. We have had Lauren Erasmus perform already on the show.
Yeah.
That's the baseline. It is amazing, and it continues right now.
We've got Farid Swartz in the building coming up to give you all the glitz or the glam. And if it's not just his voice, it's definitely his outfit that's also going to blow you away. And this is some inspiration from Pink Panther. Enjoy.
Mr. Santa, baby, go, go, go. Or as we native say, Facipito. If you ever gonna kiss me, it had better be tonight. While the mandolins are playing and stars are bright. If you ever gonna tell me, it had better be tonight. Or somebody else may tell me, they'll make me feel just right. Needless to Sarah, baby, go, go, go. Or as we native say, Facipito. If you ever gonna hold me, it had better be tonight. Or somebody else may hold me, they'll make me feel just right. Needless to Sarah, baby, go, go, go. Or as we native say, Facipito. For this poor South Africano, someone who knows little of your speech, be a good Italiano and start to teach. Like they do in old Milano, lovers hold each other oh so tight. But I tell you, Hazano, it better had be tonight. Needless to Sarah, baby, go, go, go. Or as we native say,
Come on, give it up for Farid Swartz, ladies and gentlemen. Farid, take another bow there, my friend. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. We have to still see you, my friend. That was brilliant. Thank you very much. Farid Swartz, one of the performers at the Heroes 2 concert for the Peninsula School Feeding Association. 27 November at the Artscape. Get your tickets at Web Tickets. It's going to be a phenomenal show. That is for sure. Right now, let's take a last look at your major news stories for your Monday, starting off with your national news. The rescue of illegal miners in Stilfontein, Northwest, continues today with the help from community volunteers. On Saturday, the North Gauteng High Court ended a police blockade at the former gold mine, where hundreds are believed to be trapped underground. The court allowed miners to surface for medical care, barring police from blocking mine shafts. Experts were called to assess shaft safety for a possible forced evacuation, but the court effectively ruled this out. So far, 12 miners have been rescued and brought to safety. And President Cyril Ramaphosa has arrived in Brazil for the G20 Leaders Summit in Rio de Janeiro, which focuses on building a just world and a sustainable planet. Now, he will outline South Africa's priorities, including tackling hunger, poverty, and reforming global governance. South Africa will officially assume the G20 presidency at the summit, advancing the Global South initiative under this theme: solidarity, equality, and sustainability. Representing 85% of global GDP, 75% of trade, and 2/3 of the population, the G20 serves as a vital platform for fostering multilateral cooperation, economic stability, and sustainable global growth. Over to international news headlines. Polls opened in Senegal yesterday for a parliamentary election that could determine whether President Bassirou Diomaye Faye can advance his reform agenda. Over 7 million registered voters are choosing 165 lawmakers for the National Assembly, where Faye's party currently lacks a majority. Elected earlier this year, Faye has faced obstacles in executing reforms, including combating corruption and revising fishing permits for foreign companies. The first provisional results are expected this morning, with the final count later in the week. And US President Joe Biden has approved Ukraine's use of long-range missiles supplied by the US to strike Russia. Now, this as Russia earlier launched a large-scale overnight attack targeting energy infrastructure and civilian buildings across Ukraine, killing at least 10 people. Ukrainian President Zelensky confirmed 120 missiles and 90 drones were used in the strike. Zelensky also expressed confidence that the war could end sooner once Donald Trump returned to the White House following a phone exchange with him. He did not specify whether Trump had made any demands on potential negotiations with Russia. And we'll end off with this news. With summer holidays, it's just around the corner. The south coast of KwaZulu-Natal is calling. And at the heart of the buzz is KwaXolo, where rural tourism is taking center stage. Now, KwaXolo Cave Adventures is the star attraction with its 100,000-year-old Khoisan rock art, thrilling hikes, a suspension bridge, and a stunning waterfall. Now, manager Nkosiyazi Makanya also teased exciting plans for a brand new restaurant as well. Adding to the draw, 7 blue flag beaches in the area promise pristine waters and plenty of summer fun. Launching the KwaXolo summer season, MEC Rev Musa Zondi highlighted the area's potential to boost local economies, inviting South Africans to embrace their rich heritage. Seems KwaXolo is a must-visit gem for this holiday season and adventure bucket list for sure. Make sure you definitely add it to yours. That is your news headlines for your Monday morning on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Here's one last look at your sports.
Oh, on to another national treasure. Of course, they're not here in South Africa because they're out on tour and they've maintained their outgoing tour winning streak. And I'm talking about the Springboks, of course, with a 29-20 victory over England at Twickenham on Saturday. They had to work for it, though, despite heavy pressure and a yellow card. The Boks triumphing thanks to Cheslin Colby's 2 sensational tries and some resilient defence. So England's second half game management fell short, really did let them down, with the Springboks' depth proving decisive. So the Boks will now conclude their tour against Wales this coming Saturday. On to footballing news. England secured Nations League promotion with a commanding 5-0 victory over Ireland at Wembley Stadium yesterday. Anthony Gordon, Conor Gallagher, Jared Bowen and Taylor Harwood-Bellis all netting their first international goals in the process. And a second-half surge featuring 3 goals in under 6 minutes marked the end of Lee Carsley's tenure with the team, with Thomas Tuchel, of course, set to take over on the 1st of January next year. Now on to MotoGP, and what a weekend for Jorge Martin. He clinched his first MotoGP World Championship in Barcelona yesterday, finishing 3rd in the season finale. So despite Francesco Bagnier's 11th win of the season, Martin's consistent performances throughout the year securing the title. The Spaniard set to join Aprilia next season. He impressed with 32 podium finishes across 40 sprints and Grand Prix events. And then finally on to tennis. What a finale we've been treated to, as Jannik Sinner captured his first ATP finals titles with a 6-4, 6-4 victory over Taylor Fritz in Turin yesterday. The 23-year-old Italian capped a stellar season with 8 titles, including Grand Slam wins at the Australian and US Opens. So now officially the world number 1 is the first Italian to win the finals and did so unbeaten, incidentally replicating Ivan Lendl's incredible feat in 1986. So what a way to round off an incredible year of tennis. But that's a wrap, and that's where we leave our sport for this morning. Let's get one last look at the roads.
Thank you, G-Man. Yes, our last look at the roads this morning and how we can assist you. And starting off in Johannesburg, Gauteng, there's been an accident on the N12 westbound, and that's the southern bypass. And you can see it taking place after the ramp from Komora Street. Now, as you can see from the visuals, 2 lanes are affected, resulting in slow-moving traffic. So please do exercise extra caution when driving through this area. We move to Cape Town now, and traffic is at a standstill along Baden-Powell Drive with delays towards Strandfontein. So again, ensure added travel time to your morning to accommodate those expected delays, maintain a safe following distance, and be safe on the roads. For now, though, let's head to the weather one last time and see how we can serve you. Reporting now from the world of weather, and the South African Weather Service has issued several warnings ahead of extreme weather across the country. Now, starting with a yellow level 1 warning, which is in place for severe thunderstorms expected to bring flooding, hail and strong winds to the eastern parts of the Eastern Cape and Western KwaZulu-Natal. Now, disruptions to services and road closures are likely, and additionally, hot and humid weather will cause discomfort in KwaZulu-Natal, while a heat wave is predicted in parts of the Eastern Cape, intensifying the conditions. Well, one last time we get to do the following and get elated with the sunrise view of the hour sent in by you. And Nadia's come through with this one all the way from Roodepoort. So we've seen the sun blaring through in the horizon, and looks like this is a shot just before it pings through the tree line, and I absolutely love it. There's so much drama in the clouds. You can see the ominous busyness of the start of the week on the roads there, and I think this really just captivates what Monday means to most of us. So thank you again for all these incredible sunrise views. We've absolutely loved them, and a reminder, we'll do it all again tomorrow, and that's on the number 0634088863. With that being said, let's take our final look at the temperatures that we can expect on our side of town. Enjoy. About you, but I love the feel of summer. Look at those temperatures. That's what you can expect going into your Monday. Before we do anything else, it's a brand new week, so set the winning tone by playing a daily lotto for an estimated 480,000 Rand jackpot today, this Monday. Now, don't get left behind. Buy your tickets now in store on the nationallottery.co.za site, the mobile app, cell phone banking, or simply dial star 120 star 7529 hash if you want to enter via USSD. All of those details are also on our Expresso social media pages, so you can go check them out. But your big payday could become a very real reality when you play daily lotto for an estimated 480,000 Rand jackpot today. Just do so safely.
Okay, so I don't know if you're panicked about Christmas. This is going to make you pay even more because there's a Christmas planner, okay? There is an
That's
official
so
one that you can hold in your
cool.
hands, and it is amazing. We are going to get into some early bird Christmas gifting ideas with Woolies in just a moment. I'm sorry, I began and ended with the wooden advent calendar. It's kind of like a printer's tray. Oh my word, we have got so many to go through. But if you haven't got your hands, and it's free in store, best Christmas ever, it is going to be. Yeah, we'll start delving into the planner in just a moment.
Yeah, we're going to delve into some good stuff. So with 37 days away from Christmas, we've got all the time to choose some perfect options. And while we're at it, we're going to head to the airport, and that's the King Shaka airport, because the King Shaka statue is about to be unveiled. Carl Clark got the latest on that. So Christmas and traveling seem to be sorted right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Don't go anywhere.
Oh, look at it.
I know we're going to get lost in this, man.
Yeah, I know, this is going to be cool. Woo.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Hey.
Doing some light reading this morning. This is
so
just
cool, bro.
It really, you read something like this, and it just, your head just starts turning with ideas of like, oh, I wish I thought of that, but now I do.
Absolutely.
And this could be potentially for that person, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, what we're doing is the countdown to Christmas has now officially begun. And like I said this morning, with only 37 days to go, I cannot believe it. It really is time to start thinking about those perfect stocking fillers. Tis
The
the
perfect
season.
time for it. Yes, tis the season indeed. As always, Woolies has got something for everyone, though. From foodie gifts to unforgettable scents, they're offering the best for our best Christmas ever. And let me tell you, it's going to be a good one if you start even paying attention to what we're looking at right now.
And this year they are, I think, present. They're giving us with this guide to the festive season. Here we have it, a Christmas catalogue to help us plan for that best Christmas ever. Now, this catalogue particularly offers the latest in holiday styles, easy breezy hosting tips, gifting inspiration, and even prezzies for our fur babies.
So literally, and I'm looking at like some of the
Everything.
insights here. There's like a guide here. What do you do 4 weeks to Christmas? 4 weeks to Christmas, you want to be decorating your home. You want to wrap the gifts. You want to prep the socials. You want to order online gifts. Literally taking all the stress out of planning. I think it's...
You need this.
I need this. Man. I was like literally this morning saying, oh, I'm nowhere near getting ready for Christmas. And I'm not even worried anymore because honestly, Woolies has truly outdone themselves by giving us Christmas solutions for, I think, everybody. And these are solutions that we absolutely love, absolutely going to be talking about all the things that the whole family and everybody can join in. And I'm especially excited for their Our Best Ever range, which is something that includes individually crafted showstoppers made for maximum indulgence, which is coming to stores near everybody.
I mean, look at the little for the pets, bro.
Oh, yes!
Even a little summing in there. I mean,
Nice.
how cute. There's so many.
Bro, we can get lost in this, man.
If you got pets, you got to wrap something and put it under the tree, okay? Because just yesterday I was walking the shop with my boy. He wants to get them like these little bandanas. So we were searching
that would be so
everywhere.
cool.
So just a little something. But as we know, this is the season for gift giving. So here are some of our favorite early bird gifts. And we're going to start talking about, I love this. I love a good advent calendar to the countdown, you know, to Christmas, which is amazing. The boys love it. My kids love it. And how cool is this?
Oh,
it's even got a little battery back at the back and it lights
So this will light up, right?
Yeah,
And then you
yeah.
can pull out
So-
like a number if you want. So what, number 3?
So you go and you can fill it with sweets or treats or keepsakes, ensuring that every day is lending itself for Christmas. That is really just filled with love and wonder.
Absolutely love that. I need to get that for myself, just so I can get like more excited.
But remember,
because
you can only open the drawer.
I know.
One drawer. Okay, there's no lock on
part.
them.
That's the hardest part. But listen, it doesn't stop there. We've also got these personalized baubles, which are perfect for your Christmas tree. It offers a unique way to make a special moment or name on your tree, and you can create something subtle but also meaningful, and it gives you the touch of a festive display. And this is something that I think is made to reflect your own style, but personalizing anything like this is just gonna go the extra mile. Look how cool that
See?
is.
It says, place your own photo inside. Because, I mean, Woolies did really think about everything, but they're not going to put your own photo in there. That's why they made this, which is great. I
Just
love
get
it.
your own,
It's going
yeah.
to be very, very cool on
That
the Christmas
is
tree.
cool.
Is your tree up already?
Bro, come on.
Just
I only
checking.
just got my plan, okay? Hang on, we're
Oh
getting
my
there.
gosh, Boo,
We're
you're
getting there.
behind, my friend. 1st of November, my tree went up, my friend.
Were you joking?
No, I'm not joking. It's up. It's up. It's been
Wow,
standing.
bro,
You've got to
okay,
enjoy it for as
okay.
long as you can.
well
and of
played.
course, Christmas without sweet treats is no Christmas. You can indulge in festive fun with their Besties Christmas snack mix and their Chuckles and Pretzels snack mix. I mean, this is, you
I
know,
love
think about
these.
it, you know, that lazy summer days and you chilling out and you're having a bit of a, you want something sweet. You know, but then a little
Absolutely.
bit salty maybe. I don't know. And then
Absolutely.
you have the best of both worlds.
You've got options here, and can we talk about the tin? Because I absolutely love the decals here. This is something that you could probably chow yourself and then give the tin to like one of the elders as a present. They love like things for storage, put their knitting kits in there and everything crazy. But listen, these limited edition Christmas tins have, I think, a delightful assortment of sweet and savory treats like we spoke about now. But I think the favorites gift set is something we have to talk
The
about,
W
bro.
Beauty,
Yeah.
yes, favorites gift set is the perfect gift, offering you 5 of the most loved W Beauty favorites. Now, the W Beauty Heartlight Bella Rose Fragrance gift set, you can see it there as well. Well-rounded rose bouquet with subtle hints of tangy fruit scents. It really does make for the perfect gift for your mom, maybe your wife, your sister that you love so much, or even your bestest best friend.
Absolutely, bro. I was so stressed this morning, but
Why?
we can breathe. We can chill
This
now.
man
We got
needs
it
help.
covered.
This man needs help. But
and I got it all here, bro.
you
I've
know,
got it.
that's why I wasn't worried this morning for you.
1st of November? I can't believe this guy's Christmas started so early, but I'm jealous now. I need to get in on the Christmas
Yeah,
action.
dude,
You
you're
can
missing
too. And I want you to keep up with the latest products releases and uncover festive savings with the Woolworths Christmas Planner. Plus, you can enjoy a truly stress-free Woolies Christmas with a wide selection of gifts for all.
Now listen to this. We've got a 1,000 Rand Woolies gift card to give away. Now, to enter, what you need to do is you need to visit our competition post on the Expresso Facebook or X pages, or even the Instagram page as well as there as well, and tell us what treat from Woolies would you want in your Christmas stocking. Very easy, because you're literally telling what you want. Don't forget to include the hashtag Woolies Christmas. The competition closes at midnight on Tuesday, the 19th of November. Net or me dry. T's and C's can be found on our website, expressoshow.com.
Yeah.
I would choose this advent calendar. I
you
love
would?
this. I love this. It looks cool. It's part of the Christmas decorations that I think is in my home, and it looks cool.
As
I
long
love
as
it.
you can resist, all right?
Oh, I can.
I don't think I can resist this. This might be an empty one at the end of the day. Well, I mean, Christmas Day comes.
Yeah.
Can you blame me, though?
No, I cannot blame you. But you know what? There we have it. We've sorted Christmas for you. We're taking the
Yeah.
stress out of it. I feel that myself and Ryle need to take a bow, because we really did help you a lot, because there's so much on offer. And, you know, as my wife says, you know, you don't need to go massive with huge gifts over Christmas, but something needs to be under the tree.
Thought that counts. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. Now, we recently witnessed, well, a momentous occasion. In fact, on November the 7th, an awe-inspiring King Shaka Zulu statue was unveiled at KwaZulu-Natal Airport, and it has taken people's breath away. Our very own Carl Clark was there to witness this moment alongside none other than our Honourable President Cyril Ramaphosa. Let's take a closer look.
Sawubona, South Africa, and welcome to the gorgeous KwaZulu-Natal, where history is being made today with the unveiling of the iconic King Shaka statue. This powerful symbol of Zulu heritage and legacy is set to stand a testament to one of Africa's greatest rulers. And today, my feel-good family, we are joined by prestigious guests, and word out on the streets is that our very own beloved president is also here. It's history in the making. You don't want to miss this. So let's take a closer look, shall we? One of Africa's greatest rulers, King Shaka, is continuously celebrated in Durban with the most highest accord, and being able to see our beloved president, Cyril Ramaphosa, show up in such a beautiful way, exactly with the king aligned right next to him, it was impactful. I had goosebumps most of the time. Sibusiso Kumbi, Interim CEO of KZN Tourism and Film Authority. Welcome to the Feel Good Breakfast Show. How are you feeling this morning about this monumental day?
We are so excited as the province of KwaZulu-Natal because one of our distinct feature is the heritage and culture. So we strongly believe that the unveiling of the statue will be a center of our tourism attraction. As we are in the drive of attracting international to the province, one of their first stop will be this statue. And at the same time, when they get here, they will be able to be told about the tourism packages that exist in all the district of KwaZulu-Natal. And they will therefore be able to know where to go to and where to enjoy.
The statue is a remembrance of the history behind the man who did a lot for the Zulu nation, you know, who did a lot for our culture, who did a lot for our heritage, and it's a sign of appreciation, and I'm here in support of that.
This is so important because, as we know, around the late 1700s and early 1800s, King Shaka was a unifier of the Zulu nation. He was an innovator, he was a strategist, and he was an economist. And all these in one mean that the King Shaka International Airport is collecting all of those elements, and this is why it was important that this monument is done here, because here we're saying this is the beginning of the journey to explore the Zulu nation. And when you land in King Shaka Airport, you must see the statue of King Shaka, because this is the originator of everything that is happening here.
The King of the Zulus decided to be here today, our beloved president. What does that mean for KZN Film Authority and Tourism?
For us, it was really a sign-off at the highest level, where the president and also Undabezitha being here, it's really fantastic. It's an indication that as the province of KwaZulu-Natal, we have a uniqueness to offer the country, to offer the world, where we have the beauty of culture, we have the beauty of the mountains, we have the beauty of good weather. So we are very excited.
We want to Zulufy everyone in the first instance. Everyone that lands here must feel welcome by the Zulu nation, and everyone that lands here must feel like they are part of what is happening in here. They'll enjoy being in Zululand, they'll enjoy being and landing in King Shaka International Airport.
Monumental is definitely the word of the day today, and having our beloved president show up today really cemented why today is absolutely iconic. And being able to stand here and see exactly how monumental this was is incredible.
Oh, I love it. A moment in time, yes, but we get to appreciate it every time we come to KZN. So kudos and congratulations to KZN Tourism, another shining jewel in the crown. And I love the fact that you don't have to drive far. In fact, you will see it as soon as you arrive in KZN, and then you can go out and explore. Enjoy.
Yeah, we're going to keep exploring right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We've got entertainment news to dive into. And then speaking of entertainment, Lauren's still sticking around. If you were here earlier, then yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Absolutely blown away by her voice. And a reminder that she will be performing, and you can get the tickets at WebTicket. And we're going to give you another reason to get involved and get behind this incredible magic, because Lauren is going to be bringing you nothing but the good stuff. So Mzansi, don't go anywhere. Maybe just get some coffee, warm up, and then get ready for this, because it's going to blow you away. We'll see you after this.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Welcome back as we spice things up just a little bit. Time to dive into the world of entertainment news and catch up on some of our favorite celebrities, see what they have been getting up to whilst we turned away, not just over the weekend. I think life is happening at an unbelievable rate right now. So this is a chance for us to check in, just see how everybody is. And there's some interesting stories this morning that I want to get your guys' take on. So I'm going to start with this one because it speaks volumes about where the country is at right now. So we're going to focus on legendary actor Ronnie Nyakale, who of course played Cosmo Diale in Generations, an infamous character, and that of course Generations, the legacy. So he is reportedly have found another job. Okay, so a fan posted this on social media that after requesting a ride on a taxi app, Ronnie showed up as her driver. Now, a source from Chisha Live revealed that the actor's character wasn't growing beyond his expectations in the series, and this triggered him then to start looking for an exit plan and exercise other avenues. Now, I don't think people realize as an actor, when you're applying your trade, you know, we talk about paying your dues and doing this, it is very difficult to have constant work. So when you get the soaps and things like that, it's been a godsend to the industry. But what do you make of that? Because now he's got the celebrity tag that comes with that. We've seen guys in presenting doing a lot of moves into property dealing, that sort of thing. How do you feel about this, man?
I don't know. I hope he's passionate about it, to be honest with you. Because I think it's something that's really important with any job that we do have. It doesn't matter what the job is. I think we need to respect every single job. And with that, I really hope that it's something he enjoys. Because I can imagine to maybe be a social person, and that could be a good fit. But it just speaks to exactly what you meant, the humility of work in our country. It's never promised. It's something we should always celebrate. And also just, like, enjoy having it. You know what I mean? It's never promised in that sense. So make the most of it.
And fill every lane. If you're not doing something today, do something else. But just keep filling that pipeline.
Keep moving,
100%. So more power to you, my friend. More power to you. Now, Elton John, of course, has reached an incredible phase of his own career. And recently, he and Brandy Carlisle released a new single this past weekend, in fact, called Never Too Late. A duet inspired and specifically written for his forthcoming documentary that chronicles Elton John's career. So let's take a little listen.
Oh, it's never too late for a wide open slate.
Incredible
Man
stuff.
is a legend, man.
An absolute legend. So take a legend to write of a legend. And now, so when we talk about Brandy, 11 Grammys, 27 nominations in just about every genre, as a writer, as a performer, as an album kind of representative. She is on another level. But after watching the documentary, she was, being a good friend of his, was able to get a sneak peek at it. And she actually started penning this because she wanted to try and describe him in that sense. It was so succinct. He loved it so much, and after he had put his kind of stamp on it, it actually became the soundtrack and led to the naming of the documentary. So you can imagine the honor of being able to try and capture this incredible man's life. But what I love about it, because it's gritty and it's strong to show his resilience, because he's gone through a lot over the years, but it's more about what's to come, not the past, which is very much the kind of mindset he has, which I love. So, yeah, going to be beautiful. I think that releases on streaming platforms early December. Now, maybe you saw Ryle prancing around with no clothes on, and that was cool. But imagine, just imagine you saw Hollywood star Joe Manganiello, and of course he shared his love for South Africa in a recent post after his visit and expressed his admiration for the country's beauty. And he shared a very heartfelt Instagram post saying, and I quote, "One of the most beautiful countries I've ever seen, and I've seen a lot of them."
Well, now. Hey.
There we go.
Look at old Joe.
And of course you got to
the
do it.
waterfront. They love that.
What a legend, man. It's always nice to see like high-profile celebs coming through and just really soaking up our beautiful country and enjoying it.
And I always wonder, is he shooting a film while he's here? Because generally you only see them when they're shooting something down in the mother city, you know? But yeah, wherever you see him, whatever, guys, go and say hello. Wish him a very, very happy South African welcome. Now, this one got a lot of people talking after making some major headlines. After it sounded like he was saying that he was retiring, Denzel Washington spoke about how he felt the word retirement was a little overblown. Okay, I think he means selective. So after he let slip that he had landed an undisclosed role in Marvel's next Black Panther movie. Yes, we like the sound of that. And that, of course, on the back of Gladiator 2, where apparently he steals the show. He said that he'll make probably not that many films from this point on. And of course, a lot of eyebrows were raised on the notion of him retiring, or at least winding down. But he has since clarified exactly what he meant with this comment. And he said this, and I quote again, "I didn't say I was going to go into retirement. I said that it has to be a level of interest for me." So he is being more selective. And he continued to say, "It's very difficult. I may have used the word retire, but I look at life in 3 sections, and I love this. You learn, you earn, and you return." And I'm in the return part of life. I love that. We saw Nicole Kidman doing something similar, where everyone's like, "Why are you taking so many roles?" Because people are asking, because film projects need a big name. She is putting back into the industry that has given her so much. So I'm down for that, man.
Absolutely, and a legend at that. When you're talking about Denzel himself,
Can you imagine?
There's a reason why people were like, "Oh, hang on, no, this guy cannot retire." We are not done with him yet. I can't wait to see him in some of these incredible movies coming out next year as well. So with that being said, Mzansi, the incredible needs to continue right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show. So how about we do just that, gents?
Oh, I don't know if we can handle more beautiful voices. But
we've had so much on the show this morning. It really, I think whatever we had on the show and whoever we had so far has been really starting off the week just right. Absolutely. And right now, singer Lauren Erasmus is back on our Expresso stage this morning. The greatest love of all. Whitney Houston is part of the Heroes 2 Gala concert on the 27th of November. There you can see it. Beautiful, beautiful event. Definitely one worth being part of. And go get your tickets at Web Tickets. But for now, here's Lauren.
Hi, my name is Lauren Erasmus, and I will be performing Greatest Love of All by Whitney Houston. I hope you enjoy it.
I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's lives remind us how we used to be. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I live as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity. Because the greatest love of all is happening to me. I found the greatest love of all inside of me. The greatest love of all. It's easy to achieve. Learning to love yourself. It is the greatest love of all. And if by chance that special place that you've been dreaming of lead you to a lonely place, find your strength in
in the future, in the past.
It's my feel good breakfast show.
welcome back. It's game time on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. I'm trying to ramp up the energy. I know it's a Monday morning, but we've still got some gas left in the tank to tackle a game that is very challenging, actually. So we want to hold up and just make sure that you understand that this just isn't any game, okay? This is the Tropica World Sports Betting Challenge, and it gets real. You have the opportunity to win like never before. There are so many prizes to be won.
Dude.
Thousands.
This is exciting. We all love a little bit of games on our phones. Now, over the past couple of weeks, we've played the smooth Tropica-inspired games, and now World Sports Betting has launched a brand new game called Holy Goalie. As you can see here behind us, we watched the eliminated, of course, contestants battle it out on the spot back in the game by playing this particular game, and now we are going to get the chance to play our own version of this game on our phone. So let's see if we can tackle this one.
With some trepidation, he says, because this is quite a tricky one, and we saw it on the actual show, and I love this is where I love this mode of appreciating a live game show, because you've got to kind of emulate what they do on the show. And when you're watching something like Tropica Island of Treasure, you're constantly screaming, do it like this, do that, no, you can be better. And you think to yourself, maybe you could do it better, not so much.
Okay, so here we go. No, see, I lost already.
Tough, eh?
It's tough, dude. It's really tough.
You get more than one.
Do you want to give it a go?
So what's the just jump?
All right, so you got to try and get the ball into the green hole there by pressing either side.
Okay.
And not let it bounce out. It's going to keep you engaged for quite a while. Okay.
Whoa.
So here we can see.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay.
There we go. You just saw the visuals of the actual game being played just now.
Wow. Okay. So this is quite tough, eh?
Yeah. There must be some kind of trick to it. But it's always about.
Just got to let it hang. Let it hang. Okay. Now we're getting in there.
Okay. Okay.
Easy
Look
does
at you.
It. Easy does it.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Calm down.
I see what you're doing.
No, you can.
I see what you... wait a minute.
I'll give it one more go.
I think I got it.
Okay, give it a try. Give it a try.
I think
It's starting to feel a bit more natural. I think this is great for hand-eye coordination for those fine motor skills.
Oh, for sure.
Are you feeling it? Come on.
No.
This is how
Can I go back?
I know how the game developers have managed to nail that tactile kind of feeling. Oh, man. Well, if you want to see how it was done by the pros and not so pros, this is how it played out in real life on Tropica Island of Treasure. Not an easy task. Stressful moments there, I would imagine. You engage the core and every other part of your body. Are you figuring it out?
No, dude.
Just be better, man. Just be better.
Oh,
I'm dying. I know this will break you, but it's one of those games I have a feeling you're going to play for the whole day until you nail it. These games are getting tougher, and they should, because the competition on the show is getting tougher. And if you think you've got what it takes, well, head over to wsbwinners.co.za. Do it now and start playing for your chance to win your share of 60. Please can we see his face as he fails again? You can win yourself your share of 60,000 Rand. So don't forget to drop a comment. Let us know how you got this right, how you tackled this challenge. Maybe you can give you and I some tips. And of course, if you missed the excitement of episode 8, and there was a lot, catch the repeat tonight on SABC 1 at 9 o'clock. Deep breaths, my friend.
I've got like 2 more balls left.
We would have been, I know, man, we would have been sent home from the island. Come on, dude, you've got this. There we go.
No, something is not right.
And now, you almost want to just let it, there we go.
Ooh,
there we go.
This is the best I've done.
You're almost there. Don't get overzealous now. Just slowly catches the monkey. There we go.
I consider this my audition for Tropic Island of the Treasure.
Yeah.
For the next one.
Where do you think the next one will be?
Ooh. Here we go.
There we go. You've got this, son.
No.
You've got this.
No.
All the way. This better get us a high score.
Okay, what is the middle thing here? I don't understand. Okay, my director says I must avoid it. Oh, come on! Done.
I'm going to take that as I'm going to change the rules and take it as a win. That was brilliant. Well done. Maybe you can do better.
Jeez.
This Saturday evening on Tropic Island of Treasure. Today, 2 teams are going home. But it won't be any of you.
Surprise, surprise.
We are the Tropica Twist.
Is who back again. Just when you thought you got rid of us.
I don't think this is goodbye. I think it's see you later.
See you later.
Catch Tropic Tropical Island of Treasures, Saturday evenings at 7:30 on S3. Repeat Mondays at 9 p.m. on SABC1 and Fridays at 6 p.m. on S3.
Are you not entertained? Indeed we are, and absolutely can't wait to see the next episode. But we're going to dive into the next episode right here in the kitchen. So whether you're hosting a casual get-together or a fully family-sized meal, bite-sized appetizers, doesn't matter what it is, these things are going to be a hit right now. What are these things? Well, these things are ham and cheese puff pastry bites, which are bringing rich, savory flavors in a convenient, shareable form, which I think is perfect for any occasion that calls for easy, crowd-pleasing snacks. And the crowd I'm pleasing is Lauren Erasmus! Still hanging out with us. So grateful for your performances. You absolutely blew us away, and I thought, listen, we need to feed you after that. You gave us all the energy, so let's give it back to you.
Wow.
So thank you for joining me here while we have some fun with this one. And this is not too easy. Do you do a lot of cooking at home, or do you have time for that?
Cooking, baking, cooking,
Yeah.
cooking.
Okay, nice. We're gonna bake this though. We're not gonna cook it like you just mentioned now. And I think we can have fun with this. So we really are bringing in, I think, like basically 4 ingredients that are gonna add to the magic here. Do you want to help me with this?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so first things first, we've got our dough here that we've just rolled out, and this is going to form our pastry in the end. But we need to fill this with the good stuff. So we've got some ham, and then we've got our hero ingredient, our clover cheese. You can unwrap those, layer that salon while I chat to Mzansi about why we're using this incredible ingredient. Because obviously clover's new individually wrapped slices are creamier, cheesier, and a touch saltier than ever, which is creating a more delicious cheese experience that's absolutely full of flavor. So that's why we're putting it into this one. It's a flavor sensation like no other. And these cheddar and Gouda cheese slices deliver on quality. They offer a cheese slice that's high in protein, high in energy, and crafted with trusted clover quality. And that's giving you that consistency and a great taste experience. It's also available in increased sizes. So you've got the 400-gram pack and the limited edition 950-gram value pack, which gives you 54 slices and an extra 3 just for yes, just because you deserve it, right? So again, perfect for all the meals that we're putting together right now. And as you can see, Lauren is just easily, absolutely easily taking out these individually wrapped slices and popping it on the pastry right now with absolute finesse as well. You make this look like show business too, right?
I know.
Okay, so cheese has gone on here. Nice and easy. How is that working with it? Quite simple.
Oh, simple, yeah. I
Nice.
use it every day.
Okay, now we're going to do the ham. So this is bringing our meaty sensations in here. And again, I'm going to follow suit on
lovely.
I'm going to actually go in between.
Come on.
So that we don't have any gaps. So what do you think about that?
Absolutely.
So let's get all the gaps filled up here. And then let me maybe just do a little something.
Yeah.
And get creative with some of these.
Wow.
Now we're getting fancy out here. That's what we're doing, Lauren. Almost as fancy as your voice. You want to maybe help me out and fill some of those gaps there?
See?
Of course, the hero is on, the cheese, and that's the main part of how this recipe comes together. But now what we got to do is get our artisanal skills together. So Lauren and I are going to try and roll this thing up and wrap
Let's
it.
just pack everything in there.
Oh, we're getting a proper
There we
meaty
go.
one on this.
There we go. Yeah.
So, Ron, how do you want to roll this? So we can go at two ways. We can go this way, or we can go this way.
You go this way.
This way, like
Yeah.
from me to
Yeah,
you,
what do you-
or you?
yeah.
Want to go from your side to my side?
From you to me.
All right, just help me there. Make sure that this is always this is staying in check. So I'm going to make sure
There
I
we
get
go.
that first
Yeah,
roll.
yeah.
Do you approve?
Yes, I approve.
Okay, just keep an eye on
I'm
this.
a mom, yeah. I know exactly. Yeah.
You know how to keep things in check, eh?
Exactly.
All right. That's looking
That's perfect.
good.
That's beautiful.
What do you think?
Oh, beautiful.
Nice. Now, I am
Lovely.
going to let you do the honors of cutting these up into our individual rolls. We do have to baste it and add a little bit of seasoning to it as
Come
well.
on,
So
okay.
what do you think we should do first? Baste it? Or,
Baste,
yeah, okay.
yeah.
Let's do the basting first. So you've
Or
got
we
the
can baste
silicone
it in
brush
there
over
as well. We can baste it in there as well,
That's
so then
true.
I can
so
cut.
let's maybe do that.
Okay.
So let's get the cut on first.
Okay.
I'll pop the knife over there to
How
you.
small would you
I want to
want
see,
it?
well, this is kind of like your decision to make. Do you want it big? Do you want it huge? Or do you want it massive?
Okay, let's see.
Those are your 3 options for this one.
Let's do this.
I do love how we've rolled this one because I think because of the way we rolled it, going that way has made it thicker. So if you went the other way, along the sort of a longer length, you have more but smaller puff pastries. Well, we went with big because this has got to match your voice. It's big, it's bold, and we're absolutely proud of it.
There we go. Okay.
There we go. Simply done. And now we're going to pop this into the baking tray. And then you want to maybe do the baste. Oh, look at the inside of that.
Lovely. Come on. Did we just do that?
High five. We
Come on.
did that. Nicely done, yeah.
Come on.
And that's just going to go in there, and then we can baste that up, right?
Right.
We've already basted the dish itself. So
Yes.
when we do try take it out, it's not going to stick to it.
That's right.
So now what we do is, like Lauren is showing us now, simply pop that into our dish.
beautiful.
And then what we can do is kind of baste that with our egg mix and some seasoning. Oh, be honest. Thank you, Lauren. This is how fun and easy this is. And literally, you can get some of your friends involved in this, get the family. If you're Lauren, you can get the kids involved. And I think just really make some fun with this meal. It really was that simple. I'm very intimidated by baking, so for you and I to smash through this, that was awesome. Lauren, what you up to, though, for seeing that it is 37 days to Christmas? What are your plans for Christmas? What are you doing?
No, my family and I, we are going to go away for about 2 weeks.
Nice. Where are you going?
Because we need to spend some time with the boys.
Okay.
So we're going to Hermanus, and yeah, we're just going to chill. And yeah.
Some beach time, I hope, as well in
Absolutely.
Nicely done. I think before that even comes through, we've got an incredible opportunity this month to head over to your concert, right? And that's the reason why you are obviously on the show. So let's remind them, Zanzi, where to go, how to get their tickets, what the date is, so that they can also get some more of your incredible voice, because, wow, we have to.
Yes.
Yeah,
so on the 27th of November, it's at the Artscape Theatre. Get your tickets now at Web Tickets. Come on, buy that entry. That entry is going to help a child.
Nice. And obviously, it's not just you, although
lovely, yes.
you on its own is already enough for me to buy that ticket. But who else can we look forward to seeing at the concert?
Oh, the amazing Farid that was just performing earlier.
it was I love
and
his, I
Lana
love the outfit.
English.
Yeah.
That was amazing, eh?
It
That's
was.
why I didn't bring my bling.
Okay. And then you said Lana English as well?
Lana English.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful, beautiful singer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I got to say
and there's quite a few.
Thank
yeah.
you so much for sharing your magic and your voice with us this morning. It has been absolutely incredible. And we're speaking of some of those shiny outfits. I believe he's got another outfit that he's going to show off in just a bit. So
Come
for you,
on.
high five and our
Yes,
place to job. Booyah.
thank you.
Head to expresso.com if you want this recipe. And with that being said, I think it's time to enjoy some of the glitz, the glam, and the magic coming at you right now. Woohoo. Nice job, Lauren.
Yes, of course, joining that.
What's new from Clover? Experience the irresistible taste and richness of Clover's new cheese slices. Now thicker, cheesier, and with improved flavor. Mmm, so cheesy. Try it. You'll love it. Clover, made with love.
Yes, of course, the outfits need no introduction. Farid needs no introduction. He is a part of that stellar, absolutely mind-blowing lineup for Heroes 2, the gala concert happening at the Artscape on the 27th. And yes, you can get your tickets at Web Tickets. Super cheap is where they start. An exquisite, an unforgettable performance, and you're going to get a little taste from the man in just a moment. Stick around.
Optimize your gut health with Phytoceutics range of pre, pro, and postbiotics. Use code EXPRESSO for 15% off at phytoceutics.com.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. One last time.
One last time. We have a couple of minutes left with you before we do anything else. Go about and set the winning tone by playing daily lotto for an estimated 480,000 Rand jackpot today, this Monday. So don't get left behind. Buy your tickets now. You can do so in store on the nationallottery.co.za website, mobile app, cell phone banking, or simply dial *120 *7529# for those USSDs.
You've got options, people. We do indeed, and all the details are going to be on our Expresso social media pages. So go check it out right now. And this could be your big payday, which could become a reality right now. But you have to play today in order to get involved in those winnings.
Yeah, and if you do win something, I want you to spend that money wisely, like getting yourself some tickets to go and see Heroes 2, an incredible evening out with a very good cause. And of course, joining the lineup on the night, Farid Schwartz is about to give us something truly special just to take with you for the rest of today. Don't Dream It's Over by Neil Finn. Here's Farid.
I'm so honored to be part of the Heroes 2 concert, a great initiative that was started by my friend Miss Lana English in collaboration with the Peninsula School Feeding Association. My song I dedicate to everyone out there who are going through trials and adversity. You know, they always say, you don't know what somebody's going through, so be kind. There is freedom within, there is freedom without. Try to catch the deluge in a paper cup. There's a battle ahead, many battles are lost, but you'll never see the end of the road while you're traveling with me. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, the world comes in. They come to build a wall between us. We know they won't win. Now I'm towing my car. There's a hole in the roof. My possessions are making me suspicious, but there's no proof. In the papers today, tales of war and of waste. Instead you turn right over to the TV page. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, the world comes in. They come to build a wall between us. We know they won't win. When dark clouds fills your mind, just sail into the glimmer. Leave your storms behind and shine. Now I'm walking again to the beat of the drum, and I'm counting the steps to the doors of your heart. Many shadows ahead, barely clearing the roof, getting used to the feeling of liberation and release. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, the world comes in. They come to build a wall between us. We know they won't win.
can we just carry it on? Can we just carry on and stay up for another couple of hours? Lauren, I'm beginning to understand. Obviously, we know a lot of you guys on the lineup so well. This is one of those rare moments where kind of the stars, excuse the pun, are literally aligning. Cannot wait. It is going to be absolutely amazing. Web Tickets is where you can get your tickets now. 27th of November, it's Heroes 2, and they are heroes because an unbelievably vital cause when you are supporting children in such a vulnerable phase of their journey. Absolutely here for that. So go and support.
Yeah, thank you very much, Fareed. Take a last bow, my friend. Thank you very much for coming through and supporting us.
Love you, man.
And
Love
supporting
you.
this very worthy cause as well. That was cool, man. That was cool.
Yeah, beautiful
now we can
Monday.
go about the rest of our week.
Absolutely. Get ready for a beautiful week, Mzansi. We'll see you in the morning and we'll carry on with the good stuff. But for now, go out and enjoy the magic.
Have a blessed day.
Thank you.